My Garito Podcast Network presents
Chicano Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos. Noelia's here. Chicano Shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous. Give him a beer. Chicano Shuffle, Esteban is gone. Put 2 weeks in. Who knows if he'll be back? Chicano Shuffle, Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Noelia interrupts.
Always.
Chicano Shuffle, we love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well. Take it, Noelia.
Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh, yeah, Noelia, take it, take it. All right, Burns.
Se acabó, güey. Gracias, güey.
I'm fucking first.
No, Noelia hogged the whole time, bro.
No, you didn't look interested. I read the room.
The song should have said Noelia asked a simple question. Not that she interrupts, güey, because no has quebrada.
It's true. Oye, y
So welcome back.
welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. We got Noelia. Noelia, so it looks like Esteban quit.
No. Está
Esteban
de gira.
quit.
Está de
And
gira.
he says,
I thought he got furloughed, bro.
oh, yeah, he got furloughed.
He's not the tour. I thought he was on tour.
Probably.
On the gira? Oh.
Anda de gira. Anda de gira con
Oh, so he
Maria
took advantage of-
Sanchez and the Midnight Groove. That's
Is
the
that what
name
it
of-
is?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Midnight Groove.
Oh, ¿ya le pusieron nombre?
Yeah, Maria Sanchez and the Midnight Groove. I like it.
shit.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Pero hablando de bandas,
Pero, isn't Esteban asleep at midnight?
He's grooving to
At
his
midnight?
sleep.
I don't know. But I have a question about did you guys stay in touch with the Home Depot band?
No, they did their own thing y se fueron a la chingada. They're like, fuck it. You know, they
People
wanted
change,
money.
People change.
They wanted like, you know, ya no querían manejar sus yonques, so they wanted
People change.
one of those passenger vans.
Don Filimon wanted fucking billing, bro. Top billing.
Yeah.
You think you know someone, you pick them up from a parking lot.
Yep.
You know, they're humble, they're good people, yeah. Se olvidan de uno.
Fucking el dinero, Noelia.
Well,
La fama.
pues sí.
That fucking Queso Plus fucking money
Yeah.
got to him, bro.
You know, fucking Queso Plus saw them at a fucking one of our events, and they're like, "Oh shit!" So I talked to Don Filemon. Don Filemon got the band together. He picked and chose and fucking kicked out Esteban and us.
Damn. Well, pues, you win some, you lose
Esteban was
some.
heartbroken.
I bet.
But you know, he hides his feelings.
Yeah. I mean,
Puts it into his music.
ahí está. Pues anda de gira, llorando.
Llorando.
Anyways, what's up? What's going on?
The Midnight Cry.
The Midnight Cry.
Aquí estamos de nuevo, otro domingo. Fucking a lot of shit has been going on, right?
What shit's been going
Yeah,
on?
a lot. I mean, there's always something. Siempre
Yeah.
siempre algo.
Pero murió O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, the juice. The
That's the
juice.
first one you wanted to bring. What?
Hey, forget the what is the lunar? Was it was lunar, right?
The lunar eclipse, I think it was
Solar
last week.
eclipse.
It was Monday.
It was Monday, yeah.
It was on Monday.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Fucking Esteban,
desmadre con todo eso también.
Esteban, like the only eclipse that he was interested in was in the 2010 eclipse, or what was it? The
12?
2012 eclipse,
Fuck.
the
Let
spider.
me say, yeah. The only clips I know, like turn around every now and then again. Yeah, that
It's
one.
total eclipse of the sun.
On the heart.
Oh, the heart.
Yeah.
No, fuck.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So the juice is loose in the
juice.
streets of heaven.
I guess all the comments that I've been hearing and the it's like, oh, I guess nobody's gonna know what really happened now. You know,
Come on, man. We don't know.
like oh, he's burning in hell. I'm like, hey, about at last minute, he's like, I'm sorry, and then dook.
Nah, pues quién sabe. I mean, if it was that easy, well, I mean, hopefully it is that easy.
I thought it was that easy.
I don't know. Pero, pues sí, ya se murió el O.J. Simpson. You know when because that was in 94, 95.
94.
When we graduated high school, which was in 98, one of our teachers took us to the site of the murder.
On Bundy?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Before they tore it down, no?
Monday?
Didn't they tear down the house?
Both
of the houses.
This was in 98 when I went.
Yeah, the where Nicole Brown lived and where O.J. Simpson lived, they both got torn down and got rebuilt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, he drove us through the scene of the crime. It was so weird. It was
almost right on the curve.
Why they take you to the...
Because we were curious. We were already in the area. Nos llevó a comer. And he took, our teacher took us to eat, and then...
Your teacher took you to eat? Well, it's starting to sound a little weird, eh?
Anyways, it was a trip.
What
You
kind
were
of...
a magnet? Or no, you were a magnet, right?
It was, yeah.
You were a magnet?
It was a magnet. Listen, the point is that
You were a magnet for teachers? I don't get...
Oh, hot for teacher. No, nada de eso. Just the teacher that took us, nos llevó a... And we saw the site.
But I'm saying it wasn't like a school field trip.
It was a after graduate, after a celebration dinner for graduating. Y nos llevó.
I never got
Yeah,
taken
no,
out.
this is not a personal trip like that.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
Anyway, listen.
I don't know,
¿Cuántos
Noelia.
eran, Noelia? ¿Cuántos eran?
It was like 10 of us.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Damn, that's a cult.
Oh, my.
It's a sex cult.
So probably. We were already all 18, though. We had graduated already.
Por eso.
Even more.
It didn't matter anymore. Not that.
It doesn't matter? Is that what you're saying?
Pues.
Oh,
Fernie.
shit.
Yeah, it's a
You heard it
That's
here,
it,
eh,
that's
Noelia?
it.
Ferns.
Just say he's over here getting matches and throwing them into the fire pit.
Luego
For
le echa the
nothing.
little lighter fluid just
Sí.
in case. A ver qué se
Okay,
agarra.
let's make this interesting.
A ver, y si le echamos poquito de magnesio,
I'm
¿qué pasa?
gonna come here with my cat energy and fuck shit up. That's what that is.
I got a couple fucking firecrackers esos chinos. A ver,
Yeah.
¿qué pasa?
Pero sí, oye,
So
pero
you
para
went to the
joven-
site? You
Yeah,
saw the
we
site?
saw the site.
You
where
took
she-
pictures?
No, I didn't take a
Oh, that's
camera.
right.
It was
Yeah, you had
98.
either you had your fucking what was it? The
I didn't have
disposable,
anything.
the disposable camera. You had your fucking your Sony or your Canon.
Yeah.
Roll film.
Oh,
That
yeah. Pero ya, so ya el OG. Pero digo, para la juventud, ¿quién era O.J. Simpson? Who was O.J. Simpson? Not from The Simpsons.
OJ,
No one.
OJ was a football player. He was very big because he was in USC, and then from USC, I think he went to
Won the
Buffalo.
Heisman.
Yeah, he went to Buffalo, right, to play for the Buffalo Bills.
I think so. I'm not
Yeah, and then while he was there, he was a charismatic, individual. Caía bien. He was small. He was smart.
sure. Ay, ¿cómo sabes?
Funny. Like he had a charming smile. Look at toda la gente decía.
Mira, güey, que le...
I know.
Lo que le pregunté, lo que me está diciendo.
You said who O.J. Simpson?
O.J. Simpson was a professional football player
Yeah.
that ended up murdering his ex-wife and her supposed...
Allegedly.
Allegedly ended up murdering his ex-wife and her alleged lover. And it became a sensational, widespread news because he was a professional football player and
Actor.
and commentator, and he a Heisman Trophy winner, whatever. He also he allegedly murdered his wife, but he got acquitted. He was not guilty. Yeah. The trial was insane.
Biography podcast by Ramon coming soon.
He was a charming guy, and that's what got the ladies. Yeah, the lady that he killed. Pero so then the trial was. It was just a crazy case
It was a
because
circus.
it was football player who murdered his wife, quote unquote,
A
allegedly.
famous person. And
But at the end of the day, society perspective was like black man killed white woman and white man. And then when
they try to set him up.
and
no?
they try to set a lot of. Pero before the trial, the famous Bronco chase was that when they were trying to arrest him, that they had, I guess, a warrant to arrest him. Se escapó. But he didn't really escape. He just had all these officers chasing him in his awesome Bronco.
I was
his
on my way
buddy's
to
Bronco, no?
I was on my
It
way
was
to
him, no?
Yeah, no, it was he was in the back seat.
It was his?
Yeah, and his friend was driving the Bronco.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He had.
Oh,
y no
he
sé
was
si lo-
threatening to
Yeah.
kill himself.
Yeah, or kill him or whatever.
Yeah.
Just keep driving. Y que la
Yeah.
chingada. I was in class or I was on my way to school when
It
everything
was
when it
in
broke
ni-
down.
it was in 90. So you were already in ITT?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Fern,
in-
you were in high school, no?
¿Qué año era?
94. We were in the 9th, 10th grade.
Yeah, it might have been 8th or 9th. Yeah.
Okay.
It might have been high school, maybe. I don't know.
And I remember, like, even the trial, it was the only thing you would see on the TV on Primer
Remember the
Impacto. Yeah, Juezito.
Judge Ito.
Judge Ito. So, Juez Ito. Juez Ito. And it was just crazy because even when they said the verdict, it was crazy. Like, just, it's insane.
Remember the show La Gorda y la Flaca?
El Gordo y la Flaca.
¿Qué? What did it say?
La Gorda y la Flaca.
Wow. He set it out for women today, huh? Remember earlier I was calling the other ones hediondas? The 4 non-blondes or which one?
They look like they smell. Like, random, dude. Random.
They don't know that way.
Where did this come from?
Let me tell you why, too. And he kept going.
No, and it came from nowhere.
Yeah.
No, it did come from you.
Oh, because I was singing.
What in the morning?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with están hediondas.
I'm
And I stopped the song. Hey, they look like they smell. The fuck? Okay.
All right, so El Gordo y la Flaca, they had the show, right? So I remember that El Gordo was outside with his camera of the courthouse, and they hired an actor, they hired an actor that looked like Judge Ito. Supposedly he's walking in the streets, and everybody's taking pictures, and a limousine rolls up with a bathtub or a jacuzzi in the back, and with girls in it, and the actor that looked like Judge Ito jumps in, hugs up, and everybody's going crazy taking pictures, and then it takes off.
Oh my God.
And I remember, I was thinking, what the fuck is... What the
just
fuck is
happened?
this? Yeah, I was like, and my mom and my dad were laughing their asses off.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, the fuck? That's stupid, you know?
Yeah, now you get it.
Yeah. No, I still don't get it. It's
It's
like,
like, where did they pick you up in this jacuzzi limo?
I don't know. Pero sí, o sea, so that was the case in 94, if anybody wants to look it up. Don't go to TikTok, go to Google, go to YouTube. Y ese señor se murió esta semana. He died.
¿Cómo se llamaba the prosecutor, Furman?
No, Furman was the racist cop.
Yeah, the racist
Oh
cop.
my
Esta.
God.
I remember that she
Let's look it up.
I know that she was like fucking getting scrutinized, and they were fucking, her job was on the line.
It's good, man. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's just, I mean, what was the name? Okay, keep talking.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. But they even did a series with Cuba Gooding Jr. as O.J. Simpson. Did you ever see it?
The same guy that does American Horror Story, Ryan Murphy. He did the series. I don't know, Trial of the Century.
Yeah.
Attorney.
But it's trippy because Fernie and I used to work in the area where the murders happen, right? So I would always drive up on Bundy, and it was on the curve. Y siempre que volteábamos, like, oh shit, there it is. And then 2 times or 3 times, I went to go do service at the old house de O.J. Simpson. It was on Rockingham.
The one that tore down?
Yeah, the one that tore down. It's a big freaking complex. ¿Cómo se llama?
Marsha Clark.
Marsha Clark, yeah.
She was leading that team, poor lady. I mean, it just sucks. And then the thing is, too, they were just attacking her, like her.
Yeah, because I remember
Nobody
they were talking
else but
about her look, her hair,
her this. Pobrecita.
the way she would dress.
But she's badass. She wrote a book. She's badass. Like, you know. Pero I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
No.
Marsha Clark. But yeah, so está la series. It's just, you know, this man, you know, whatever. But then se murió de cáncer. Prostate cancer. And people were just writing shit on Twitters, and a lot of because I watch a lot of stupid shit, a lot of the celebrity commentary were just like, dude, like, at the end of the day, like, he still has kids that are alive that, you know, maybe, I don't know, whatever, but
yeah,
forget him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, one of the theories was that it was O.J. Simpson's son that killed her.
Pues, it's so sad.
That's one of the theories, you know? And
there's
so
a
like
lot
anything,
of theories. He even wrote a book, If I Would Have Done It, or If I Did
This is
It.
how I would have.
This is how I would have done it. Like, really, dude? Like, all right, just set yourself up. So much for that Heisman Trophy.
like Norm Macdonald's, they're like, yeah, that sucks, you know? The only guy that would take a bullet or a train for you is the one that kills you.
Shit, fuck. That sucks. But it just... That case in general, like, highlighted so many things. And I think this is the thing, that was after the riots.
Yeah. Rodney King
riots. So a lot of the speculation was like, okay, this is not a, ¿cómo se?
We're gonna give it to them.
Yeah.
Because we fucked up on the
Yes.
The other one.
on the other one. We're just gonna give it to
Yeah,
them.
yeah. That's pretty much. Que eso era like, oh,
We don't want
fucked up.
another riot.
I don't even think it was that way. It was as simple as like we're saying. They try to, like the Mark Furman thing, like you said, the racist cop. They did so much shady shit to try to put it on him, like when they didn't have to, and then he would have got convicted if they didn't do all that shit, because all that polluted
Just
everything
that,
out.
yeah.
And all you need in the jury pues is doubt. Pues all that gives you doubt.
Without that's what you as a juror. That's always the thing, like without reasonable doubt or yeah.
Yeah, so all that mamadas that they did to try to fucking echarle sal, fucking crema a los tacos,
Remember the
they fucked up.
Oh, the glove. It don't fit. You must have quit.
Eso también, they had fought and somehow they let them, like they lost that little battle too about the glove because they were like, they knew que no, it wasn't that.
yeah.
And then
It was just a lot. It's just a lot. A lot.
they said like the little guy también made a lot of
Yeah.
mistakes, like he shouldn't have went the glove in.
¿Cómo se llamaba the guy that lived in the back? He became
Cato.
Cato.
Or he was an actor. He was a witness.
Yeah, that he
Cato
heard that
Kalin?
someone hit the air conditioning or something. Cato Kalin.
It's
It was in that guy was like fucking. He got his 15 minutes of fame.
yeah. Like todavía up to this date, if they interview him, that's what they ask him about. But it's an interesting case, and it's just a sad story because, I mean, it also highlighted domestic violence.
Yeah.
And what the terrible way that this woman was butchered. That's the fucked up part too, you know. In general, an attack on anyone, on a woman, but the way that it was, like he pretty much like whoever did it, OJ, he pretty much decapitated her.
Yeah,
But they don't tell you that in the news.
No, but the other thing too is, it sucks. But thanks to this case or this incident, police departments or any call that came with domestic violence was taken much more serious
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah, I mean, it's yes, you could say that for what demographic.
And just in
But I
general,
mean,
I
to the
guess.
Esteban demographic, he brings it up.
No, I mean it highlighted the stuff, but even now it's like if I call for domestic violence, but Karen calls for domestic violence, they're gonna go.
No, that's what I'm saying. Esteban has a story that he tells
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
every once in a while, pues, que cuando llegaron a su casa, the cop told him.
I remember that story. Yes. Yeah, and it's true. It's true, Fernie. I remember in my case when I went through some shit and the cop showed up to my place, they were talking to me as if I'm like, well, why didn't you call before? And I told the officer, you're talking to me like I've been through this shit. Like I go through this shit. I don't know what you've seen, but I've never been through this. So instead of talking to me and making me be scared of you, you should be a little bit more empathetic. Oh, I'm not trying to scare him. Like, but that's what the fuck you just did.
That's what they do.
You're talking to me as I've been through this. Like it's like this is my life.
Te hablan medio
Yeah.
como de pendejo or
Como que
pendeja.
like, oh, like, well, why didn't you do this? Oh, I'm sorry, because I didn't know if this was an option. I've never been through this. So, yeah, so that did this case, the O.J. Simpson case and all this shit. Y pobrecita la señora. And then the thing is, too, that everybody forgets that there was a second person that was murdered. The guy, that alleged...
Ron Goldman,
that was supposed... He was a server, a waiter at a restaurant. I'm sure she knew him.
they were dating. I think.
They
were going out.
And he went and he
pompeando.
got murdered too. He
Yeah.
got fucking butchered too. And his family took O.J. Simpson to a civil lawsuit. They won and they still haven't gotten anything. So now they're going to sue his estate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, good, do it.
Yeah,
He doesn't
because
have much, no?
no, la cosa is that he had a lot. So it's like when people go through a divorce that they're like giving stuff away so that their ex-wife or their ex-partner doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
So that's what he started doing, giving stuff away. So that's why he got arrested.
He did in Nevada.
In Nevada,
And he
because
served time
he
in
was
prison.
he was trying to like armed robbery. It was for armed robbery and I don't know what else because he was trying to get his Heisman Trophy back and a lot of like sports
Shit.
memorabilia.
That was sold of his.
Yeah, it was sold. They didn't give
Yeah.
it away.
No.
So-
No, because apparently he sold it or did
Somehow,
something
That's what I'm
or
saying.
gave it away, and someone else sold
sold
it,
it.
and then he wanted to get it back.
He
so
wanted to get it
fucking
back
wanted
in
to.
Nevada. He fucking...
They sold it for money.
Yeah.
But and this is after the murder case was in 94. Fast forward almost 15 years later in the early 2000s, he was in Nevada and he was doing crazy shit todavía. Like,
Well, that's when he got locked up.
he got locked up that time. Cause
That's when he wrote that book you were talking about.
Yeah. If from prison. If I done did it.
If I done did it. This is how I would have done it.
Did he do it?
Did he?
Did he? Pero, so yeah, so that happened. Another, well, I don't know how tragic his death is. But another tragic news. The 99-cent stores are all closing.
I don't know if that's
99
tragic.
cents and only. Like the legit ones. Not the ones in the little neighborhood que son owned by.
Was the pick and save guy was trying to save the California ones, way?
I don't know, but.
Did you go to 99-cent store?
Fuck yes, dude. The legit ones. Like the one with the sign and the purple green colors.
Purple and green, yeah.
Yes. They had produce. I mean, of course, I would go and get fruit or vegetables. Whatever. Fruit and vegetables.
Do you believe it?
No. See, like for example, if I didn't make something that day, I'm like, oh shit, let me go right away. And it was fresh produce, but like you have to use it within 2 to 3 days, because then it goes bad. But still, it was good stuff, inexpensive stuff for people that for a lot of older people,
Okay.
a lot of
there's a lot of old
parents
people
that, a lot of single parents that have to. There's
right,
nothing
that's a
wrong
good
with the
point.
99-cent store at all. And
Why is it closing?
that I didn't do my research.
What?
Because I just read the headline and I'm like, oh shit, I read the main and I think it's just money,
But I was telling these guys, it's because they like overextended. When ves during the pandemic, they started opening a chingo porque pegaron because everybody was fucking
broke.
yeah. And then ya ves que ya entrabas and it seemed like at least half the aisles weren't 99 cents anymore. This is the $1.99 aisle. This is the $2.99 aisle.
$3.99.
$4.99.
Yeah,
$7.99 aisle.
Oh yeah.
¿Me entiendes? And so that's what I'm saying. They instead of staying in their like little lane,
I see. That makes sense.
they wanted to break into all this other shit, and then
That makes sense. And it sucks, but still, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I mean, my thing is like, dude, like, I thank God, thankfully, I could go to a normal, regular price store and get something. But the people that can't, Dollar Tree is still around.
Dollar Tree's I thought was closing too.
No. What? I didn't read that part.
Aren't they? They're part of the Dollar General and all those. I think all those a lot of those are closing too.
I don't know. It sucks. But yeah.
Well, selling shit for $1 is not that easy anymore.
Pues,
¿Qué vas a vender for $1 now?
Shit, you can't even buy tacos for $1 anymore.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So
Jack in the Box tacos?
You're not $2.99 anymore?
No.
that you can't change your name to $1.99 store.
No.
What do you mean? What's done?
$1 something.
Holy shit.
I mean, I haven't gone in a long time, but they're not 99 cents anymore.
¿With dónde?
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the 2 for $1?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Those were a fucking good little clutch, Like,
Yeah.
fucking tienes tres varos. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to eat like a king today.
Aquí el Mr. Judgmental brings up tacos and then brings up Jack in the Box tacos. Just letting you know, crunchy tacos.
I don't
right?
like crunchy tacos.
He brought up crunchy Jack in the Box tacos when he meant tacos. He goes, pinche tacos, pinche necesitan $1. Jack in the Box.
Yeah. No.
Hey, no, you can't buy regular tacos like, street tacos. No, no están $1.
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't even think Tacos Mexico sells the two for $1.
They haven't done that for a long time.
I know.
That's a long time gone past. But también, I mean, I thought you were gonna bring up the when we're talking about the fucking tragedy shit, the most crazy one, the lady, the eclipse lady, when the fucking threw her kid out of the car.
Oh, that.
On the 405, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
It
started in Woodland Hills.
And her partner or the boyfriend or the husband también.
this is what I read.
A ver.
That.
Noelia does research.
No, I don't do that. Well, I do typically, but not this week.
Ah,
It was eclipse. I blame it on the eclipse.
threw you off.
This woman stabbed her partner in their apartment in Woodland Hills, drove from Woodland Hills on the 405, shoved her 9-year-old and I think 8-month-old infant from the freeway. She pushed them off in the freeway. And then she took off still and ended up, I don't know where.
She crashed into
in Woodland Hills. I don't know where she
Like
crashed.
Redondo, yeah, I think.
Somewhere off the 405. She le pisó a la 100 and took off. So police took off her seatbelt and hit a tree and died. Killed herself. So, people are saying, oh, she did it because of the eclipse.
Well,
she was an influencer in the astrology world and whatnot, that she was posting a lot of shit. But then, there's also other things that people are taking in consideration. Like, that's not the eclipse. That woman was probably having postpartum psychosis,
But I mean, it's all part. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Because from what I saw, she was posting shit que el pinche eclipse was gonna do some crazy shit, y no sé qué pedo.
Yeah.
Y que es tipo de esos. Remember that they're saying there's people saying que con
Se
eso
iba
se
a
va a
acabar
acabar el mundo. So she was into all that, but I think it's for that same reason
Part of
que
the-
she already had some kind of psychosis,
Yeah.
pues.
Did the partner die?
yeah, she stabbed
She
him.
the
killed
kids?
everybody with, yeah.
The 9-year-old survived. The little baby, the infant, got hit in the freeway by. So I haven't read the details, but the little bullet points that she shoved them
In the freeway.
out in the freeway. When I first read it, my ignorant mind thought like, oh, she probably slowed down, like get off. Boom.
Oh, like
Me
a
voy
tuck
a
and roll?
matar type of shit.
Yeah.
Like a tuck and roll
No.
type of deal?
Yeah, I thought it was a tuck and roll type of deal, but no, it wasn't.
She literally in the middle.
In my ignorant mind, I thought like, oh, she's gonna do that, like, cause I think, oh, any mom would do whatever. I don't know.
The intent was to matarlos, pues.
Yeah, but the 9-year-old survived.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
it's
saying. Eso
just-
está gacho, güey.
So it's just a lot of like, it's, ¿cómo te digo? It sucks because it's like, what was the real issue? But impressionable people are going to run with the eclipse.
Está loca.
Did it.
Well, yeah, sí estaba loca, güey. She pushed her kids out on the fucking...
Sí estaba mal la muchacha, pero maybe, who knows? It's just too much. To
Maybe
dissect.
using the word loca or crazy is not
not the
right word.
appropriate
Yeah, it's
word,
not the
pero-
appropriate word. Like, she had
yeah.
issues.
She had issues. Yeah,
Es la mejor.
Well, I mean, when you're throwing your kids,
But,
pushing your kids
yeah.
out on the freeway. güey.
But I'm just saying that it's just like for people that are very impressionable and they're like, oh my God, it was the eclipse. The eclipse caused this. Like, no, this woman already had issues that in her mind, this was a time and it just so happens it was during eclipse, She probably was going to end up doing it anyway at some point. Who knows? Just sad because it's a baby and a 9-year-old now.
The
That's-
9-year-old's gonna have to live with this shit. 9-year-old, you remember stuff now.
Yeah.
At 9.
9, yeah. Yo sí me acuerdo de cosas that it still impacts
No,
me.
at 9 you remember for sure, güey. That's trauma for life.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a lot of crazy ass shit. I got sick and shit. Everybody,
You got the eclipse? Ooh.
no,
Like, got you sick, Noelia? You got the
like I started.
Got the Rona?
No, not the Rona, just a lot of weird shit.
day of the comet, or was it Night of the Comet? Remember that movie?
Kinda. No me acuerdo tanto. Pero no, I started on Sunday. That was like, But I'm like, I knew there was an eclipse happening, but I don't run with it. I'm just like, I'm not gonna dwell into that. I'm not. Not even at work, like, oh, you guys have to wear a pin and wear red, and I'm just like,
There's colors you're supposed to wear?
Yeah.
there's I don't know, friends. A lot of
It's
stuff.
a lot of rancho science to that.
And I believe it. I do believe it. My thing is like, you know what? I already got a whole lot of shit on my plate. I'm just gonna just deal with what I got right now.
Yeah, tienes que usar un alfiler con something rojo o calzones rojos.
A lot. That's the for New Year's, I think.
Oh, that's for New Year's?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
any
no,
of this.
but el alfiler.
El alfiler, no, from what I know, rancho, once again, culture, rancho side, alfiler from pregnant women, red colors, taparse la cabeza, just a lot of shit. I just know that on Monday, I woke up and I threw up. Puro bio, like pura bilis.
This is a different kind of sign.
Okay, wait. All right. I'm like, I didn't even say it was nauseous. Throw ups, Fernie. ¿De qué? A ver, ¿qué es the...
No, keep going.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
Está echándole fucking lighter fluid.
Can we get an update in
And then
only
so
8 to 9 months?
No, pero it was one of those throw ups.
Y si es niña, le vas a poner sol. No, luna.
Luna. No, Fernie. No.
Sol luna.
So Luna. No, I threw up, but it's because I don't have a gallbladder. So that's one of the things that happens sometimes, that I wake up and I feel flams and shit.
Es the solar
Y me da-
eclipse, Noelia.
whatever. So I threw up like a bit in the morning, like bad. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't think much of it. I get to work. I started coughing bad, like those fucking man coughs.
Oh, shit, bro.
And I was kind of like, what the fuck, whatever. And then I just started feeling like, fuck, I don't feel good. Like, whatever. I still did it. I was hungry and I ate y no me cayó bien. That was Monday. On Monday, I was like, whatever. And then Tuesday, fucking amanecí mocosa.
Noelia's having the Antichrist.
The third omen. No, what is it? Fifth?
And then I was just like, oh, like,
Conceived in the eclipse.
Damian.
Y and Tuesday I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't feel good. I text my boss like, hey man, like I don't whatever.
Fucking eclipse got me,
No,
boss.
see, so then I shared it with someone. I told them like, you know,
They did your astrology?
no, I didn't say it. No, I told them like whatever, and then they sent me a clip of that type of shit, like astrology, and it was saying people that got sick during the eclipse, that's your ancestors purging you from everything that you've been going through up until this point. So I was like, okay, abuelita, what the fuck did you do to me?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was just interesting to think because it was like not a lot of people got sick, but people that got physically ill, this is what it means. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna run with that. I'm gonna run with that. That's the only thing I have hope right now, Fernie. Don't you dare, Fernie. No empieces. Quiet. Quiet.
Antichrist. Antichrist.
Fernie, let me have this. please.
Damian.
Let me have this. I have nothing good in my life. Let me think my ancestors are helping me.
This is how a movie starts.
You know what? That'll be a good fucking horror story.
Yeah. So no, pero ya he durado like the whole week that I'm just like mocos and shit. I'm like, "Ugh," you know? And then somebody was like, oh, at least you have that like raspy voice. I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit.
It's not good for my podcasting career.
No.
I sound like a dirty blonde.
Stinky
I
non-blonde.
wake up in the morning and
I step outside.
and I'm vomiting vile. Don't understand why.
On Monday, what's going on? I say, hey.
I called on a Tuesday and blamed it on the clips. Fernie thinks it's the Antichrist.
No, Fernie.
What's going on?
I thought Jesus. I'm watching you. I saw
Oh,
that.
shit.
Pero, so yeah, so the eclipse, you know, I mean, that's what happened to me. I didn't stab anybody. You know, I didn't push people out of a car.
But
Fuck.
No,
but there is a connection. You know that it's been proven. I don't know if scientifically or not, but it's been proven. Hold on, let me.
I was looking at Freddie. I'm like, I can't wait for this.
He's like, it's been proven. No, not scientifically.
I went to Google.
It's been Doña Meche proven.
Yeah, Doña Meche, she's on it.
Hey, don't you dare, Fernie. That woman got her degree in Huacapan. In El Rancho.
She's certified,
Don't you
bro.
dare, Fernie.
This is a Ballesteros fact.
My mom's not a Ballesteros, so.
Yeah,
por casada?
don't say her maiden name.
No, I won't.
Por casada, pero...
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
a ver.
So that like a lot of like police departments, ambulances, fire departments, and even hospitals, every time there's a full moon is when crazy shit happens.
Full moon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On full moons.
But you know, we're talking about an eclipse.
No. But there's a moon involved, though. The moon is involved.
But the moon's involved every day.
No, but the moon is full at an eclipse, and then with the sun. So I'm sure there are some.
You realize that the moon's there every night.
But it's not always full, Fernie.
I mean, it's always fully there.
No, it's there, but it's not full, güey. No está llena. No está llena la luna. Está partially full or está partially showing.
Sometimes it's shy.
But even the tide,
Yeah.
like the
Today
tide
nomás te voy a
rises.
enseñar piernita.
Hijos de la
Un
chingada.
bracito. Soy una dama.
Un hombro nomás.
It's not Taco Tuesday.
Pero en the days que te enseña todo, se pone loco.
Se
dices,
pone loco. Like
shit.
you know,
Oh,
there
shit.
is. Now, this does have scientific proof. Like the tide rises. There's,
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
of course. Mira.
there is a
animals-
connection with the moons and the gravity in the moon and Earth.
Yeah.
And now, when you have the sun, the moon, and fucking Earth, y todo el desmadre, there's going to be some fucking crazy
It's a
shit going
shift
on.
in-
Oh, shit. güey.
It's a shift for sure. Pero no, mira. Excuse me. If animals are reacting to this, then it's legit. There's an effect on shit. Pero I just didn't run with it because I'm like, man, there's too much shit. But then when I read, I'm like, oh, ancestors, I'm like, all right, I'll run with that. I'll stick to that. Pero es un desmadre. And I don't know when the next one is. But it was, you know what? It was fun to me because it's like, oh, I remember when we were little, the eclipse, like being at school and being excited for all this shit. Like, I'm like, oh, it was nice to see pictures of kids being interested in this shit. It was fun to see all that stuff. I liked it. Y luego las images and just the people being excited, like the meteorologists, the people that studied all this shit, like the excitement they had. I'm like, oh, it's fun. It's interesting. And then they had some videos of animals acting crazy. And yeah.
Oh, because because what is it? Los pájaros, especially like where it went totally dark, they stopped flying or chirping.
What the
like, oh shit, time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then fucking 2-3 minutes later, what the fuck? No dormí nada.
Yeah.
like the time is all off. Like shit, I'm late for work.
Like when you're hungover, like, oh fuck yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
Pero so that crazy shit happened. Pero I mean, if anybody's interested, you could look it up, the whole situation with that family, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
I did see a little late también, but I did see that there was in Mazatlan, I guess it was and we're going back to the fucking
Las bandas?
Yeah, no, but this is not bandas, but like the fucking
oh, I see.
The gentrification part of it. Like there was this part in Mazatlan where this lady fucking corded off a part of the beach or whatever for her friends and and conocidos and everything. And there was this young girl like, hey, no, you can't do this.
Yeah.
And they start going off, and the young girl is like fucking, I don't know, like I would say 16, she's a teenager or something. And she's going off with this white lady, and the white lady's trying to shut her up. Y la está grabando. It was just fucking crazy.
Yeah, but they blamed, I think, a local there que les rentó el área a esa gente. But still. Stop going to other fucking places, trying to make it your own. And shit. Es para todos, hombre. It's like, it was for everybody to view it. It does.
Yeah. Then over here in Malibu, like there used to be there was a part where there was all sectioned off for.
Well, they're blocking the access.
Entrances. Yeah,
they're putting like gates.
So on PCH, right here in PCH in Malibu, there used to be some gates or some.
There used to like passageways in between.
Yeah, como un callejoncito para la playa, right?
So you can get to the back.
So the people there started building doors, or like they'll build
Gates
a wall.
Not like a wall. They would put like a gate and put a lock on it.
A lock on it, so you couldn't go through it. And the local authorities never said anything, So all of a sudden, it just became privatized. And then all of a sudden, no sé qué pasó. They're like, you know what? Fuck you, putos. So they were forced to unlock them or like...
they had to open them. But they took them to court y todo. But it was because someone fucking kind of wised up. Porque todos llegas a la playa de turista and you're fucking looking how to get to the beach and you're like, this one's locked. But you don't know it's supposed to be open, Yeah. There's they took down like any signs or anything like...
Mañoso.
Yeah. So some güero de ahí probably fucking came one day fucking... Hey, esto qué pedo, güey? It's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And fucking ya les pusieron a thing, and it took forever to get them open too, because it took them to court y todo.
Yeah.
And ya ves que los homeowners were saying que like security, que strangers, strangers literally going between our houses and they're doing this and this supostamente.
Well, I can understand that.
No, you can't, because when you build the house there, you know that's there. If you're worried about strangers, then don't fucking buy that house.
Oh no, I agree.
And it's in the beach. It's a public beach.
Okay, so if people wanted to come into the alley,
it's not public. It's gated.
Well, it's because he says alley, and you think alley. No, but it's like a walkway between the houses. So like you don't go behind the house and through houses.
Para las cosas que tiene que explicar, no explica.
Yeah. But it's because he explained it as an alley, but it's like a walkway, like an opening.
Un callejoncito.
Pues.
So por decir tan ponle 4 casas. Every 4 casas there'll be like an opening.
Yes, I can see it now.
Like an open walkway through.
Yeah.
Like so you can get back to the beach.
I mean, but I can understand why they would want to protect that because, dude, let's be honest. How fucking dirty are people? De que nomás quieren ir a ver cosas. They take all their fucking shit. They make a mess.
They leave a mess.
They don't take care of stuff. And that's why a lot of people are like, well, I mean, it'd be different if people were respectful of the property, of the beach, of nature, all this shit. But they're not. So these Malibu residents, that's almighty as they are, entitled, it's like, well, I could see there, I could see it coming from let me protect this our clean space. I
Yeah.
can see it from that perspective. But other than that, it's like, shut the fuck
But
up.
if you're worried about all that, ya sabes que that has to be open. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you have enough money. Fucking págale
Yeah.
a someone que te esté recogiendo everybody else's
And then
trash, I
it is
guess.
Malibu. I'm sure that if we went as brown people and shit, us poor people, they're going to call the cops on us.
Nos
right
llamamos la
away.
banda. Nos llamamos la pinche banda. What do you say, Fernie?
La pinche banda.
Yeah, guys. Yes, this is.
That's why they put a gate.
Call him 911. Barbara here. There's a. I don't know. Like,
Ahí viene el toro.
there's a song about a bull.
I think they're playing poker.
It sounds oompa, oompa. Pero, okay, ¿qué pasó? So people wanted to go there or what?
So yeah, so what ended up happening is that now, like como dice Fernie, they went to court and everything, and they finally got the gates open and it's got the sign. So now people are
Are going.
in and everything. But de todos modos, now what makes it difficult is that these people are parking their cars outside on PCH so that other
You
people.
can't- yeah.
So there's always little loopholes,
Yeah.
There's always little loopholes. All right, it's open, but you motherfuckers have to park really far to come in through here.
Oh, they're trying other movidas, güey. Le ponían like a planter, like a plant. Like, we're not blocking it, pero le ponían like a plant más alejado. So, like, from the street, if you're looking, a ver, ¿dónde está la entrada?
Oh,
You
ahí
don't
está.
see it.
But then when
We're not blocking it. We're just making it difficult
they'll
to
put
find the
they'll
entrance.
put them on the sides and they're overgrown. Like they look at
Like they do different movidas, yeah.
So like it
Or-
covers the
Or you
so
put like a
there's-
bush in the front,
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of shit. Yeah. Not in front of the La Pasada, pues,
Yeah.
but closer to
and
the
because
street.
it is Malibu, I would be like, oh shit, I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want the cops to get caught. Well, whatever.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
so
that's
en
why I don't go to Malibu.
Mazatlan, fucking that happened.
What was it happen?
Was la señora que
Sí.
que no que like had a little
Well,
section for like
Well, they're still battling porque también I saw a bunch of videos que the mariachis were outside like a the condominium we're talking about.
donde está la banda y luego
Instead
está
of-
viejito covering his ears
Yeah.
and telling him to go away and like hey, así es la vida. Puro pinche desmadre y party.
Yeah.
Aunque I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a veces que fucking 3 de la mañana le digo, ay, estos hijos de su chingada madre otra vez.
But this is the thing though.
But
Like,
I'm not gonna call the cops on them.
no. But it's
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Not if it will.
Past.
I had another incident at the alley.
Recently?
Yes. So we talked about
We talked about it, no?
No,
Or is
no.
another
There was
one?
another one.
Oh,
Otro
shit.
cabrón fucking decided to go take a dump.
Don't they see the camera?
I don't know.
And why there? Why in that
It's
spot?
because está el aguacate. There's shade. And then
a nice
not only
spot.
th- then,
He made it
not only that,
welcoming.
Then like
Yeah.
there's a little dip or the gap between the fences and my garage, donde tienes that little cove.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, so ahí se ponen a echar su churro,
Jalársela,
or
pinches
jalársela, or take a little nap or whatever.
Yeah.
Go
So-
fight crime.
So what happened? What was the news?
Este cabrón just walking around. He has 2 fucking tall boys. Okay. Right? So he puts one down, he's chilling, and then he sits right in front of the camera, across the camera. He's there drinking his fucking beers. Dije, este güey se la va a jalar. Dije, este güey se la va a jalar porque earlier lo ves que se está fucking acomodando los pantalones. I'm all like, is that a fucking swinging chile right there or what? I'm like, fuck.
Let me zoom in.
I can't tell. The shade está muy cabrón.
I can't tell.
I can't tell. So then ya se siente, and the thing is, un señor moreno. So with the shade, pues no, I couldn't tell,
For more reason for him to zoom in.
Yeah.
Este güey.
So I anda echándose sus pinches chelas. At some point, he said, you know what? Fuck it. Se levanta and he walks away. I'm like, okay, he's gone. Next thing you know, fucking... because the thing is, that, like, all this shit happens when I'm working, so I'm not looking at my phone. So then as I'm catching up and I'm going through the videos, I'm like, okay, he took off. I'm like, oh shit, there's another one. Y ahí viene, he comes down, fucking, se baja los pinches pantalones, and right there under el aguacate is inside a neighbor's house, but the branches come out. So between ahí he's got a nice little shade, y nomás se ve que está pujando el cabrón, ¿no? Like, you motherfucker.
Then Ramon comes out without his shoes.
No, I was at work, güey. You want to see it?
No, not right now. No, not right now. And you have to pick up the shit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Who picks it up?
I don't know.
I said ask that because I said Stelita, like, you let her
Oh,
run
no,
out
yeah,
there.
no. When I do, I keep an eye on her. I don't let her, like, when it's like, hey, hazte pa' acá, cabrón.
The camera is visible.
Yeah,
These people want you to see them.
probably.
No,
maybe
they
they listen
do.
to the podcast. They're like, maybe I'll make it on the fucking, make it on the show, you know?
The fucking
That was me.
the alley dude of the week.
Yeah,
Alley cat of the week.
Maybe you need a bunch of little signs that says you're being video in
Recorded.
progress or whatever.
You need to put that.
I should.
No,
Hey,
like
te estoy grabando, cabrón.
Spanish, English, Chinese, everything. Just put that they're being watched.
Sign language.
Everything. Es que cómo es posible que nomás el pinche...
But then you lose the educational purposes of these videos.
Which is what?
The commentary that we have. Like,
Oh, okay.
So what happened in your alley, Ramon? Nothing.
Ah, that's true. Huh?
Nah, ever since I put signs.
You know, like, it's okay.
Hey, but can't you? Oh, I was gonna say you can't talk to him, right? Like if you
Yeah. Hey, what you
if you
doing?
catch them in the moment, yeah.
I'll be like a Bordenista Le. Hey, tráeme una cerveza.
the fuck. Ah.
No te cagues.
Hey, cabrón.
It's O.J. Simpson here.
I'm the juice. I don't know what it means, but I'm the
Juice
juice.
is loose. Pero pues ¿y qué? So nomás cagando ahí.
Yeah, nomás se cagó and then he fucking took off. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Ya cuando lo veo, it's like I'm like fucking 5-10 minutes late.
That's the problem with the ring, no? Or
Well, no. The thing is,
Oh, no, you're the problem. Like,
I'm
you're
the problem.
You didn't see it outside.
I'm busy. Like sometimes I don't have my phone with me.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I don't want to damage it or want to lose it or fucking, you know, shit like that. So no lo tengo conmigo. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Damn, bro.
I know.
Well, I wonder what simple question Noelia asked to get us here.
no, I told her there was something in the alley. Another thing happened in the alley.
Oh,
That's true. I did say though, what happened? I was very broad, very broad.
yeah.
No, pues wow.
Yeah.
No, pues está cabrón.
Pues, ¿qué más pasó? Que dijiste que pasó mucho, güey.
So. All right. Here we go.
Ah, cabrón.
So, yesterday, you and I met up our parents. We didn't even
Hey,
plan
wait,
it.
espera, pause before. ¿Tienes algo en tu pinche earphone? Un pedazo de cuerito. Quítaselo, friend.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking bugging you.
You know what that shit was reminding me of? It was hanging right here, dangling the whole time.
Uh-huh.
American Werewolf in London.
Oh, the little piece of skin?
See, I could like that. Anyways, go on. I'm sorry.
All right. So,
Antichrist.
the moon. There's a moon involved. Beware the moon. No, beware the Moors.
Beware the Moors and the moon.
And the moon.
Oh.
All right. So yesterday, Fernie, Noelia and I, we went, we didn't even plan it, right?
No.
So, we showed up at my parents, and one of our cousins was there from Mexico, but she lives up in Central Valley, right? So she was there, and Noelia and I were catching up. She starts giving us some cheese, man. Pretty good shit, right? So then Noelia leaves. Y ahí me deja solo.
Yo te dije, güey.
I know, but I'm like, I gotta leave at 4. You're like, I gotta leave right now. All right. So, yeah, la prima, we start talking, and then, we're talking about her brothers and everything. So she has an older brother, and we're just gonna call him, just for the sake of the story, we call him Nando.
Okay, Nando.
Nando. All right. We're gonna call him Nando. So they're talking about Nando, and they bring up the story that Nando, when he came and he stayed with us, we used to live over here in Boyle Heights. That one night he woke up in the middle of the night, fucking screaming and panicking and everything because he saw the fucking devil between the living room and the kitchen and the hall and the doorway right there, and fucking. My mom and my dad, they swear that he wasn't drunk, but before, I think the story was that he was drunk, right?
And this is, how old were you?
I was, I don't know, like 6, 5,
Okay.
6.
So this was like
Yeah, you were a baby.
1900s. Okay.
1980s, por ahí. The 1900s.
Was there a full moon?
I don't know.
Was there an eclipse?
I have no idea.
A little piernita?
Probably, I don't know.
Del diablo.
So then,
So our cousin is in our house. Our cousin Nando.
Yeah, yes. In
How
our
old
house.
was Nando though?
He's almost my mom's age.
Oh shit! So he's in his 60s.
Yeah, late 60s.
Okay, so Nando's in his 60s now.
Late 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like by a year, so they're off by a year. I think my mom's older by 1 year.
Damn. Okay. So Nando's in the house.
Yeah, so
in
that
Boyle
happened.
Heights.
So then
And it was a small house.
It was a very small house. Yeah,
It had
very
one
small
bedroom, one living room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. Okay.
And then it had a laundry room.
And a little oh yeah.
It had a little laundry room. So then,
I remember.
so then from that conversation, it spiraled off. And like, but you know, my cousin started saying that like, yeah, but we could, you know, this is not really him. It goes back to, you know, when the duendes, with the duendes. I'm all like, what? And I look at her, what do you mean duendes? Like, yeah. And I look at my parents and my dad and my mom's like, oh, sí, los pinches duendes. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? You know, tell me the fucking story. So I tell my cousin, tell me the story. She's like, I can't really tell it to you because I wasn't even born yet when this happened to him.
Oh.
I'm like, what do you mean? So then and then my mom wants to jump in and I give her the look like, hold on.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare right now. All right. I'm all like, all right, prima. All right. Okay, what happened? So she's all like,
Hey, Ramon's like, what?
yeah, because I'm like, oh, this shit's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So then she starts telling me that according to folklore, they like to take things, right? Los duendes.
Yeah, they like to play with, they fuck around with you. They
All right.
they son traviesos.
Okay, so the other thing is that whenever it's in I don't know if it's in Mexico, but I didn't know this until yesterday, that some legend or whatever it is, or lo que sea, is que it's always dangerous to have an infant or a baby or even a little toddler fall asleep next to a river or running water. Because apparently these duendes have their little houses or their little donde se quedan or whatever around the river, all right, around these any running water. And what happens is that because the child is so young and innocent and they can't defend themselves, whenever they fall asleep, the duendes feed off their spirit and end up taking their spirit to the point where the child dies.
Oh.
Right? So that's why my cousin was saying, yeah, that's why I never took my kids camping or we never stood by a river or anything. I'm like, really? She's like, oh, yeah, this whole thing that, oh, vamos a acampar, que vamos a ir a quedarnos acá, que la chingada. With little babies, she's like, I didn't. I'm like, really? Okay, so what happened? So she's like, okay, so then my dad jumps in because now my dad knows this story.
Okay.
So my dad starts saying that like, his sister, my tia, and Nando, he was a baby, he was an infant.
Okay.
They were coming down from the cerro, no sé qué, y que they all of a sudden they wanted to go visit somebody that lives by the river.
Uh-huh.
So when they went, they saw that person by the river, like, I guess washing clothes or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. So ahí se quedó mi tía, and they put a cobijita and they let Nando rest. Uh-huh. So they were right there chit-chatting and talking, and not that they were distracted or not paying attention, but they were not constantly looking at him.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden, when my tia looks or whatever, she sees that he's like, he looks asleep, but like a weird asleep. So when she tries to wake him up, he's all fucking loose, like limp. She's all like, what the fuck? And then the other ladies are like, oh shit. So like, fuck it. Like, agarran a Nando and they start running back to the little ranchito to, I guess, the curandera or doctor or whatever it is. And they're like, what happened? They're like, no, well, we were, ¿dónde estaban? Well, we were by the river and everything. She's like, holy shit, los pinches duendes. And they're like,
Do you want to build a snowman?
yeah, like, los pinches duendes. They're like,
Isn't that what the movie? No.
which one?
We're not doing one of those Jericho moves where you...
No. Jericho only sees 10 minutes of it. Yeah. This right here is already fucking halfway through it. So then
Sounds like the beginning of Frozen.
that this person told my tia, okay, you're going to have to gather as many people, go back and start calling out his name and have some people praying, right? Because he was all limp, and you got to take him with you.
But he was alive. But limp.
Not responsive.
Oh, shit.
Not responsive. Like, he was just like, like fucking como que si estuviera muerto, yeah, So what they did is that fucking and this is what my dad remembers. He's all like, I remember they told me come, and everybody, they got a lot of, again, the duendes only attacked like the innocent, like the toddlers or the babies.
Inocentes, pues claro.
Yeah, pero yeah, my dad was 8 years old at this time.
Oh, shit.
So a bunch of the kids or whatever, y señoras and everything, se van gritando my cousin's name, Nando. And you had some ladies praying. And they're like, Nando, vente con nosotros, déjate, vente pa' acá, regresa, Nando, regresa.
Shit.
And everything. And my dad says, like, I remember we're all going through the river and yelling. El arroyo.
El arroyo.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they're going para el arroyo and they're yelling and screaming and blah, 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 Nando. And all of a sudden, whoosh, fucking Nando comes back.
Shut up.
That's what I was saying. I'm all like, and I turn around, I'm like, no fucking way. And then my dad's like, te lo juro. Yo me acuerdo. I remember this. And my mom's like, yeah, he told me that. Now, our cousin Nando is a very nice guy. He's very mellow.
Very.
Very mellow. Like,
He's also
like
an alcoholic.
yeah, that's true.
Damn, Noelia.
He's also an
Damn.
alcoholic.
Damn.
No, pero it must have stemmed from somewhere, that alcohol.
Because he's always been like, you know.
Because none of his siblings have.
I like how you connected it.
This guy saw your face. I'm like, Fernando's
Confirmation
gonna
bias.
ruin this story with his facts. Let's keep it
fucking-
in the rancho story. So Nando was an infant. My tia and somebody else were in el arroyo.
Yeah.
Obviously trusting,
Yeah, they were there.
Y
but
lo
the thing
vieron
is,
todo.
like all of a sudden, like,
Clackety-clack.
because if you're asleep, you're in a way, but then all of a sudden it's like,
Así todo despacio.
yeah,
Ay, you
despasmaguado.
know what?
I don't know if you ever seen fucking kids sleep.
Yeah, I have.
But they look dead.
I know, but somehow this looked different than the normal sleep. Enough to like, hey, that looks weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's things like that. Like, hey,
Now I'm wondering, did La Llorona really kill her kids?
and it was the fucking.
She was
duendes.
framed, fucking
The
OJ style.
duendes
and
framed
she
her.
lost her shit.
Yup.
Hey, maybe there was an eclipse.
How many
No one tells
kids?
in the story there was an eclipse.
No, but there was probably an eclipse,
And the moon was full.
and she was probably doing, running away from her abusive husband. Dejó a los niños ahí dormiditos, and the duendes took them.
Took their spirit or their soul.
And they probably fell in the water.
When there's something in there.
We're on.
Yeah.
Call us.
Yeah, so I'm all like, so then I start telling him,
Like,
and my cousins giving me a look, like, look, honestly, I don't know none of this, these stories, or
Yeah,
like,
is it-
or like
Baby.
any of the duende dealings, because I didn't grow up with it. Like, and like I told them, I don't know.
The negotiations with these short
Hey,
fucks.
hey, ¿tú te vas a quedar este?
Hey, no te vas a llevar mi calcetín, culero.
Hey, güey, no se olviden de la Blancanieves.
Hey,
Son los
¿quién quiere
enanitos,
este?
Noelia.
Oh,
Fuck, that's two different small people.
the dwarves?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Duendes are like little.
Duendes are like fucking
Damn, bro.
Listen,
You're gonna
guys,
get
they're
canceled.
gremlins. No, are they
Cancelled.
gremlins? Are duendes gremlins?
I don't know. Aren't they gnomes? I don't know. Duendes are.
Okay, gnomes. Yeah, they could be like gnomes.
But
yeah.
maybe gnomes are good because people put gnomes to protect their garden.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Maybe
Well,
right now you're
that's
fucking
a European folklore.
Oh, I don't believe in for European folklore.
Colonizers.
No. They made the gnomes cute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh, we're onto something, guys.
All right. So
It's the full moon.
So
I
was
mean, the
telling,
eclipse.
I was telling la prima, I'm like, look, I didn't grow up with it. The only fucking connection I had to duendes had to do with an episode of Chavo del Ocho when shit goes missing and they're blaming el Chavo when in reality it's the duendes, and they have this whole thing, fueron los duendes. No, que fue el Chavo, and Chavo's heartbroken because they're calling him a thief or something like that, you know? But at
Poor
the end,
traumatized
at the end,
grown child.
At the end, you see,
lives
because
in a barrel.
I remember the duendes, they were like little hand puppets in the show, and they look weird, like they look like the fucking Nutcracker or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
And with the
oh.
little, so luego tienen las manitas, and they're like, you could tell they're controlling it with a sock or
Yeah.
something, you know?
You could see the hand, the fingers.
Yeah, and everything. And I remember that. It's just, I wasn't scared. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
My mom didn't grow up with duende stories. And we grew up with devils and fucking chickens and goats and fucking howlings and
Well, it's because my mom
and
grew up.
spirits.
My mom was raised in the pueblo. My
Yeah.
dad in un rancho con arroyo, and
Yeah.
I mean, still now. Like,
animas and shit, you know?
I do. I mean,
Fucking
I
people
see
getting killed on the road and hanged in those fucking trees.
Fernie squinty eyes over there. I see your look.
my dad fucking from a rancho too,
But I'm saying
Did
that
he ever tell you guys stories like that? Or?
duendes like
No, not duendes, but like just scary
Creepy
stories.
shit.
not
creepy shit.
not
que
creepy
el diablo
like
se
that, güey.
apareció en el caballo.
Creepy
¿no?
as in fucking balacearon a tu tío. Y no se sabe por qué.
Yeah, no, I said, oh.
Oh yeah, there's stories of that, and then fools fucking being hung.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Those are scary, pero
So, back to the duendes and our cousin Nando. So once the search party found his soul and it
everything?
came back into him, he's always been a very like
Yeah, I'm not gonna say slow,
not slow, just
but
very,
he's very like, como que bien calmado, like numb.
yeah,
He's always numb.
yeah.
You'll talk to him and he'll answer you and everything, but he's not like one to like be very spunky or like lively or anything. He's just like
Wait, but are you pinpointing it then now to when that happened? That's what
that or the alcoholism. I don't know. I don't know.
The point is that
I'm like, oh shit.
our
okay.
cousin Nando's had
He's not like
experiences.
the rest of his siblings. He's not
Okay.
like the rest of the siblings. Everybody else is like, they're outgoing, they're laughing, they're joking, they're talking and everything. He's always sitting in a corner quiet.
Yeah.
Or like, he's there, but not
Very
really.
mysterious.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's. I don't know. Wait.
I don't know. Maybe they got part of his spirit and the one that's kept maybe someone didn't scream long enough or prayed hard enough. And the fun part or like the interactive part, se quedaron con
But
los duendes.
he was an infant. He didn't have a.
You never know. Fernie, this is fucking the unexplainable of the unknown.
This is the X-Files type of shit, Fernie. You just go with it.
Mysteries of the unknown.
Listen,
Ferns.
it's easier to believe it than to find reason not to. So just go with it.
But this sounds like we're back to it's proven. I don't know by science, but it's
No,
proven.
mira, Fernie. As far as what Ramon was saying de que le dijeron a mi tía de los duendes or that folklore, the idea of I've heard that too from a different person. And when I went to Cancun.
Yeah, when you went to Cancun.
And they told me the same thing. Duendes live in the areas of the waters. They have little chapels or little houses with throughout. And you have to ask for permission to approach them. And so it was very similar what that person told me to what Ramon's talking about now. De que duendes.
Because you did
y son
experience some crazy
traviesos.
shit
Yeah.
in the group that someone didn't respect that, right?
Uh-huh. So,
where do duendes fit in the Catholic religion then?
well, I mean,
Well, I don't think it's do with Catholicism. I think this is some because
know,
you
that's
gotta
what I'm saying,
understand. There's a
pero-
lot of stuff that in our culture, some is religious based, some is on folklore, and some of them is just like
But I mean, normally they turn the.
Oh, so you know what the religious base to this is? My cousin was telling me normally it's a small child innocent, and it's even worse if you're not baptized
That's what
because
I'm
you're not
saying.
protected.
he wasn't baptized?
I think I don't know if he was. I
Now, but listen to this crazy shit. I think it's just I don't know. I've never experienced like crazy, scary, like what, like I don't know. Así que me diga yo, whatever. But my cousin, the one that Ramon's referring to right now, our cousin Abigail. Let's call her Abigail.
Abigail. Okay.
Abigail, Nando's sister. Abigail's daughters, they're teenagers, they're adults. No, they're not teenagers, they're adults already.
Yeah.
And they've seen shit. Like they've seen shit.
Where in Mexico?
In Corcoran.
Really?
Like one of them told me like the shit lesson. No, I've seen shit. Like me and my sister were driving one time. And mind you, over there, I'm sure in Corcoran, it's very dark, very pitch black, whatever. But she said they were driving and they saw a fucking huge ass fucking dog kind of thing in the road. And they hit it.
They hit it?
See, like they fucking swerved or whatever.
Oh, they swerved around it.
Así. They kind of swerved, pero sí le pegaron. They stopped. They saw like a huge dent and like scratch marks. But they got off and there was nothing in the road.
Took off running.
I don't know.
Now you got science.
No.
I mean, like, took off running. I wouldn't have gotten off. I would have pulled over.
Well, the way that she says, I mean, once again, it's like, I mean, I'm like the fucking. She told me, now I'm telling you, it's just a telephone game. But the way that she explained it, I was like, oh shit, okay. So maybe there's something in that family. I don't know.
There's a lot of crazy shit.
They're very. Hay gente que sí creen esas. I believe it. Just because it happened to me doesn't. I believe in that shit, and I don't fuck with it. And I have family. We have cousins que han dicho que han visto cosas. They're very. I don't know what's the word.
I don't know what is it. So in El Rancho de mi dad, there's that little arroyito, right? There's several arroyos, but there's one right there behind my Abigail's and Nando's mom.
Yeah.
There's one right
but that one stretches all the way up.
Yeah, but that's like what 30 feet away or 40 feet away.
Yeah, that's
It's
why it
close.
was scary to go
It's
to the
clo-
bathroom
Yeah,
there.
because they told you go too far, you're gonna end up in the pinche arroyo. Te va a llevar. But then at my grandparents' house, there's also arroyito in the back.
Yeah.
You know,
That's also scary.
yeah, that shit's also scary.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why it's always scarier
Arroyos?
in other countries, like in Mexico or just other countries. It's always like more like scary. I don't know. Pero, pinche Nando. That's my Mary. I don't know. Something's up with that person. We don't see them. We don't see a lot of family, actually. Pero
No, well, I think, yeah.
we see enough family that we need to see.
Yeah.
Pero esa persona, our cousin Nando, has always been very like,
Yeah, like distant, like,
Yeah.
apartado.
But I
He
do
might be
believe
there.
it. I believe it. I believe some shit happened to him in the river. I don't know. Maybe he fucking, I don't know, something.
Something took
Algo.
him.
I don't know, Fernie. Keep be looking at me with them squinty eyes.
Judgy eyes.
Judgy eyes.
All right.
Judgmental
Well, I mean,
Fernando.
I mean, you didn't know the story before, and you didn't.
Well, now it's like,
No, pero es
because
que
when
it
I'm
makes
hearing
sense
this story, because
But
like,
I'm
my
saying,
cousin-
but I'm saying that, you didn't know it before, and now all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's what. That's why
no,
he's like this.
we blamed it on the alcohol.
That
I'm like, that makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, when I say it makes sense, I'm saying for me. It makes sense to me, like, like
Yeah,
I
you
could-
start making the connection.
yeah, but that's literally the definition of confirmation bias.
yeah.
You make that connection you want to make.
I mean, I know my family, so I know how crazy they are, and I know the shit that I've seen, and it's like, oh, that makes sense.
That
You know?
connects.
That makes sense, and I'm gonna run with that shit making sense because nothing else has been able to explain shit of why we're crazy. So when you hear shit like that, it's like, that makes sense. Maybe that's what led to he was probably susceptible to all kinds of fucking like, paranormal shit from that experience that we don't know about that maybe led to his alcoholism.
Like the Sixth Sense type of shit.
Maybe. I mean, people, at least from my experience, once again, Fernie, from my experience working with people that were in addiction or recovering addicts or whatnot, some of the addiction stems from traumatic situations. Who knows? He was an infant when his soul probably got kidnapped by some entity. I don't know. Shit's crazy in the world. We're not the only fucking beings here. Just because we can't see evil shit doesn't mean it's not happening. Just like some of us don't believe in good shit, but good shit happens. Maybe this guy, our cousin Nando, as an infant, there's something happened to him bad enough that it took a town to say, hey,
Yeah,
we gotta get collectively as a village. We have to find.
We gotta find this kid's spirit.
Scary movies don't come just from anywhere. That's just whatever. Pero maybe something happened to him in that moment. Eso se le quedó. He
And who
grew up
knows,
with it.
Maybe they never detached from him, and he kept seeing
Something didn't detach from him. I mean, if the listener, if you're a believer in this type of shit, then you're like, yeah, maybe something attached to him.
Or if you're like Fernie,
We need it.
I don't know.
if you're like Fernie, like,
Whatever.
I
Fernie,
mean,
te
you're
van a
saying
jalar las patas.
So I mean, did something attach to him, or did the duendes try to take him? Because I don't think it works
okay.
both ways.
It does. It can work both ways. Like, oh shit, we stole it and they stole it back. So we're
Yeah.
gonna keep trying to get it.
Yeah.
Who knows, Fernie? I don't
or
know.
there's a connection now. There's a link between them.
Something. I mean,
Because
mean-
now they have
Mira,
that
Fernie.
access.
That's what I'm saying. So now we're saying that the duendes are part of like the
yes.
other world. I mean, like,
Yes.
the religious fucking devil world.
Whatever. I don't care
It's
what
all the
they're-
same.
Because I
It's
mean,
all the same. Something that something unnatural.
But at that point, then wouldn't it be natural?
I don't fucking know, Fernie. Natural, and something unnatural in nature. I don't know. Something paranormal.
But I'm saying if these duendes are little people that live on the river,
you know what?
then they're natural. Then they belong to.
Do you know what? We
You're
say little
right.
people, but they could be creatures. There could be entities. It could be.
It's still natural.
It's nature. You
So
know,
something-
but it's unnatural to the human way of living, because if we see an animal, we see it. They're not hiding or anything. We'll see it. You know, they hide for survival reasons or anything. But you know of them. You know, and you see them. You've captured them, or you'll see a dead body of it. Like, oh yeah, pinche jaguar se lo chingó or whatever. You know, but these duendes, people see them, but they like in glimpses or whatever, and it's still part of the folklore. You know, like. I think you're more susceptible in believing in alien abduction than fucking the paranormal or the unexplainable.
No, why?
No, I'm not saying. I'm asking you.
No,
Are
you
you
said you're more. You would
Are
be
you
more.
sorry? Are you more? No. So you don't believe in
I don't think they come here just like to experiment and see.
probe your fucking culo?
I don't think they need to.
They might.
I don't think they need to. No.
No, let me ask you that because I don't know if I've asked you. You believe in UFOs or you believe?
We've talked about this.
Yeah, we have, right?
We've talked about this, and the theory always is, si vienen fucking the part that kind of makes it BS that anyone that you think it through enough, if someone comes from another planet, they'll view us as like we would view fucking deer or cattle or an animal that you're saying, así, mira, look at that animal killed that other animal.
Yeah.
Because they'll be so much more advanced, pues. They literally traveled through space and went, oh, look, something's happening here. We will literally be animals, fucking almost hormigas, güey.
Yeah.
So they will either treat us fucking con empathy, de decir, oh, look at those hormigas.
Or what a waste.
Or yeah, like.
Savages.
Pinche, look at estos salvaje animals, güey. Se están matando solos. Fucking do whatever with them. They don't need to fucking probe you, güey. ¿Me entiendes? So that it just doesn't work like that way.
Back to the duendes, though. Sorry, Fernie. Sorry.
But yeah, so I really haven't had any like, ¿cómo te digo? Like upbringings or stories or knowledge of duendes. I'm not too familiar with duendes, you know?
No, I've never. It's just shit that we hear, and I believe it.
Yeah,
It's coming from somewhere.
And the only times I would hear is when we were in Mexico and something went missing. And pinche, right away, los pinches duendes. When in reality, un pinche rata te bajó tu reloj, te bajó tu pinche.
But I'm saying everybody draws, everybody like draws it. Like I always talk about that line, like where people draw lines, I always find weird. Like, okay, so you'll say, okay, like te crees la de duendes. But if I would tell you a story about a fucking troll on a bridge, you're like, oh, fucking fairy tales. Because of the clásica, pues, that the trolls fucking protect the bridges, whatever, les tienes que pagar su toll. Si te digo esa, it's a fairy tale. But a duende that probably comes from the same fairy tales, you're like, oh no, that's where I draw the line. The troll's not real.
Well, see, now I would see it like, okay, so there are folklore, there are stories or legends of trolls. Trolls are not that far from duendes, right?
Well, it's because the trolls come from a different culture, no?
Yeah,
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Duendes and all those, I would almost bet money that the duendes you're talking about on the river come from the same fairy tales of the troll.
Trolls.
That's what I'm saying. But people will draw that line and say, no, that the troll's not real. Pero estos
Porque no le
duendes sí.
dicen duende. Por eso.
No, but I'm saying it's from that same like world, pues.
Okay. Well, I mean,
and then that world, like I was saying, like at what point does that world merge with the world of religion and lo satanic and the spirits? Like you're saying, oh, that opened them up to everything, to these other
But it's all connected, I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but they come from different stories.
Yeah.
Like they're not from the same world. Pues one is like duendes and trolls and those type of things, and otros from religion, from El Diablo and fucking God and that war. So it's different worlds. So,
But that's exactly.
And then people merge them.
Yeah, but it is different world. We all have different worlds, different ideas, different thoughts, different belief systems. Pero they all intertwine all the time. So as I'm like, yeah, trolls. I'm like, yeah. If I hear a story about a troll and they tell me like, oh, in that bridge, I'm not fucking with that bridge. I don't care if it's a troll. I'm not going. Because you already told me that there's a legend or something. Then that means something has happened there. Whatever it was. Maybe people get into an accident because the bridge ain't built well. Or there's a troll there fucking around. I'm not going to take that risk.
No, do you remember the story that one of my uncles...
Is that what happened a few weeks ago?
Where?
They didn't pay the toll on the bridge.
Oh.
Fernie.
Too soon?
Dude. People died on that fucking bridge,
you were making
bro.
fun of
People.
You were making fun of the eclipse where the lady threw out the kids in the bridge.
You did.
Oh, did I? Oh.
You did.
That was all you.
Fucking cynical. Oh,
Se lo olvida.
I don't remember it, but I'll believe you.
Wait.
You're like, you did, Fernie.
Wait, okay. See, typical cat attitude. Fucks shit up and walks away like, oh, I did that, okay.
Meow.
Kitty. Meow, meowski,
Meow did
meowski.
Meow did
Meowski, meowski.
Fernie.
Oh, God.
Chigato.
my God.
No,
Fucking gato.
but Noelia, I was going. Remember the story of our uncle, the bus driver,
Oh, yeah.
about the bridge?
Yeah, the unpaid debt.
Yeah, that supposedly. So we have an uncle that used to drive a bus. He has his own bus lines, right?
Yeah. Camionero.
Yeah, camionero. Yeah. So and then
Oh, he has a lot of stories.
yeah, it's on the road. Yeah.
Yes, he's had, and I'm like, yeah. I
Yeah,
believe
he's seen a lot of shit on the road because he used to
on his
drive
bus.
on his bus. Yeah. So
Bernie.
And by stories, you mean el excusado que viene atrás.
no, the rumblings like, oh, hay un monstruo en el pinche baño de atrás, en el inodoro.
All right, go.
So remember that whenever we used to go, we loved it because we would
Was
go
it
on road trips.
Talpa or
We were going up
Zapopan?
to we were going up to Los Altos.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, Tlaquepaque. Yeah.
Yeah, we were going up. No, not Tlaquepaque. We were going to San Ignacio.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, we were gonna go visit my grandma's sisters. So we pulled over to the road and we used to have carne asadas on the side of the road. Remember? So on one of them, he was telling us the story that up ahead there's a bridge that's made out of brick, and the legend on that is that I guess the person that was building that bridge or whatever was like fucking didn't want to do it or was lazy or whatever, but he had to do it, so he made a deal with the devil. Okay, fucking hey, if you could build this bridge with no tricks, no nothing, you by hand and everything, build this bridge. By the time the fucking the rooster crows or whatever, I don't know what the fucking detail was. You get to keep my soul. If not, I don't know what the outcome was.
See what a best.
No. But I mean, I'm not gonna make shit up. But I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
That's a first.
No, yeah, because you two fuckers are here. So this one could disprove me, and I don't want to look ridiculous right now or sound ridiculous.
I don't remember. I just know que era un señor que hizo a pact with the devil, like
To get
hey,
the
you know
bridge
what?
done.
Get this bridge done
Yeah.
before a rooster crows 3 times.
Okay.
Something like that. And the rooster crowed 3 times before.
And the last brick, he was about to put it, and kick, like
Your soul is mine.
Apparently, no matter what people have done to put a brick just to fill that little gap, it always falls out. Nunca se queda.
Yeah.
Nunca se queda. So, like, if you roll, you'll see that brick, where that last brick's supposed to go is missing. But the fucking bridge is fucking well built. It's
Just that one piece.
It's just that one piece.
It always gets out. I think it's just that somebody there, like, I'm just going to take this shit out.
I gotta keep this
Keep
going.
the legend alive.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows? But no, there's a lot of. I mean, these are fun stories to hear. Just to keep the traditions going or whatnot. Pero sí, mi tío decía he saw a lot of shit, and
The lady that he picked up on the road.
yeah, no, también ahí en el rancho de mi dad, like there's a turn there that it's known and people have said it, and people in the rancho have said it that this lady gets in their car, that there's a lady like asking for a ride.
Oh yeah, if you see somebody, don't pull over.
Yeah, and then if they y que sepa y they'll turn and the lady's in the car, and then
And
they're
then
like, what the fuck?
before they get into the
And the main-
carretera,
yeah.
she disappears.
Yeah.
She can never leave.
So it's just a lot of shit that you hear like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna believe it. I'm not gonna even question it.
I'll tell you a scary story también, eh? And this one's a more recent one. And what was the moon last night? I don't know where the moon was last night.
Scary under whose terms?
Well, scary as in real scary. Pero because of like you're saying, like the señora que se te sube el carro. Que who knows? I don't know. There could be a lot of weird shit, no? But that's what I'm saying. This is why I remembered this. So last night llegamos por unos tacos. Ya vamos acabando.
Oh shit, that's a scary
And some,
part.
yeah, and ya no hay nadie, güey, en la taquería. Like they closed. They're when we got there, faltan 5 minutos. They're like, si van a ordenar, ordenen porque we're shutting down shop right now. Yeah, they're already fucking cleaning. And the fucking, so ordenamos, estamos ahí en una mesita comiendo. Ya no hay nadie. Some fucking lady all in black, like a puffy black jacket, fucking black pants, crosses the street. We're fucking finishing up. Fucking people are fucking telling their little story, whatever, fucking chismeando. Estamos chismeando. And the lady just fucking stands like behind us, like not too far away.
Yeah.
And then at some point, pinche someone says, hey, vámonos. What's
¿A
going
qué
on?
asustan, güey?
Yeah, like aquí asusta, pero well, because I didn't see what was happening until like a few moments later. So yeah, we start throwing everything away, and that girl starts fucking asking like weird questions. Where at some point the question turned to, "Hey, who has herpes here?"
The fuck?
Yeah, like we're just throwing out weird questions, and we're just
like,
fucking.
whoa, who you been talking to?
Y le estamos siguiendo la onda as we're fucking throwing anything away and getting in the car, whatever. And fucking, she's throwing out weird questions. She gets to like the herpes one. But this whole time, she has one of those fucking like seamstress huge ass like fucking scissors, like tijerotas en la mano.
Shit.
Like, she has nothing else. She just has the tijerotas leaning on the thing, throwing out weird questions, and fucking respondiendo and being a little like almost
Sassy little fucks.
like a little aggressive, but maybe passive aggressive. Like not, she's not like being overly like aggressive, but the questions are like weird and like forceful. Like and she's just literally standing there con unas pinche tijerotas like fucking almost like a ruler, like foot long, like those big ass like
shit. I
the
know
ones your
what you
moms have con la tela.
Con
Yes,
esas- con
yes.
esas sí tumbas un
De
cabrón.
esas que ves en las películas que te fucking stab people with. She's just literally just standing there with them. Like I see, just with her hand, not like up or anything. She just has them in her hand,
Casually.
and we're casually answering her, trying to hurdle people into the car, and then we just got away. And she's fucking. The last thing she was yelling was, you guys have fucking herpes, and she fucking vámonos.
That is scary.
I almost pictured her fucking chasing us Terminator style.
Yeah, and then
with
hitting it with the knife and hanging on. That is scary.
And then fucking when we're turning and I turned back and we're at the light.
Ya no
like,
estaba.
we pulled out, ya no estaba.
That is scary.
Like I guess she walked away.
Or she just poofed into the air.
Yeah, that's what I'm
sounds more
saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like just like that story you're saying of the lady que gets
Pero
in her
esta
car,
vieja se sube en el carro, güey.
and then jumps out on the 405.
And
we
then
know.
just like ran, like, what the fuck? Like, they see her and then, I don't know. I'm just like, protégeme, Señor.
But that's what I'm saying. So like if I keep telling the story of the señora with the scissors, at what point does it become one of those?
It become one of those when your kids start telling the story.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's
at
the
some
best
point,
part. So you just let it be. You just
You
let
tell
it
the
be.
stories,
it
man.
ain't impacting you. It's not impacting your life.
no, but
Honestly, I enjoy these stories. I really do. I like hearing them and everything, and it's just you get sucked. You get drawn into them. Like you start asking these questions, and sometimes they have the answers, sometimes they don't. But it's just like these are fascinating fucking stories. You gotta admit, Fernie, there is something different in a ranch setting or like in a
Yo no le quito they're interesting. That I've never said they're fucking that interesting. My things always get you tell them like they're facts.
That's what gives a story life, though. Si Tomás te digo, no, es que los duendes, pero fuck it, whatever.
No. That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between storytelling. There's a good way to like tell stories. Like same thing, like you said, like even the fucking song. Ramon tells good stories. Yeah. There's a thing that telling stories or telling how things happen. People do that well. Y es otra que te estás comiendo your own story.
But it's fun.
Because you believe it. You know what it is? and I'm always going to refer to this fucking movie. I really love Big Fish.
Oh, I never saw it.
With Tim Burton, the one with Tim Burton. And it's all about storytelling. I mean, it's the way you tell the story. Like, por ejemplo, like when I tell the story when I remember you coming to the house. When you were first born. I could just say like, oh yeah, my parents came from the hospital.
The greatest day of my life. Say that. You could say that. You could start with that.
Explícala bien.
But no, I remember like I was joyful and everything, and then when they put you on top of the TV or the consola, the TV, one of those two.
Okay,
and
the one just can't get you.
I want to like
you're short.
meet you. Oh. I really wanted to meet you and everything.
Fuck you.
And like. And all of, I mean, I could just say, or just say like, oh yeah, my parents just came home from the hospital and I had my sister. I'm like, all right.
And that's the answer you want to give to a Fernie.
Yeah.
But to
No.
somebody-
That's not what I'm saying. Like that story was you're excited. Yeah, I get it. You're in that story, and I'm not saying. También, like you're saying, si te la crees, obviamente you're gonna tell a story better porque te la crees.
Yeah.
Eso no le quito, but I'm saying. My like personal on my end, Cuando te la comes is when I feel like I have to push back.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes? It's not to say que te la comes and you're not telling a story. Wow, you're telling a story. Wow, porque te la crees.
Sí.
At that point, you're even probably telling it better than someone like
Yeah.
he's saying that doesn't. So
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna tell Fernie stories anymore.
No, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun because like you have, at least in this situation, like you have a friend that's very like,
It keeps me grounded.
yeah,
It doesn't let me run wild with the fucking story.
and that's a good balance to have in your friendship.
that's my job.
Yeah. You know how long it is? Like, I imagine how many stories have you heard, Fernie, that you had to be like, wait a minute.
Every time I see him.
And the friendship still,
And the thing
well.
is that when Fernie tells
Yeah.
a story, he gets really excited on something.
Yeah.
That then I'm all asking follow-ups. He's like, oh, you know what? Shit, I didn't ask that. Or like, or, oh, fuck, you know what? I don't know, bro, but this is what I heard. I'm all like, fucking Fernie, why don't you follow up questions, fucking,
I want the details.
Same thing with the mija,
The details of the details.
when the mija's telling me something, I'm all like, all right. And now I'm kind of like learning. I'm like, hey, listen. So by any chance did you ask her this? She's like, no, I didn't. But before, like, hey, so what happened? Like, I don't know. You didn't ask her that, or you didn't ask him that? Like, no, why should I? Like, oh, come on, you gotta follow up with that. You know?
Ramon gets in the nitty gritty, bro.
Yeah.
No, yo también, like, I've learned to like, oh, wait. There's a softer way to approach this question. And then be like, you didn't ask? What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, that's the important thing to ask. Pero, yeah. Y por eso, Ramon, when you ask him, hey, wait, why'd you put a lamp up here? You know?
Well, it all started when I went to Costco.
Is that a new lamp?
Is that a new lamp? Oh, yeah, dude. Like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, shit, Fernie, that's a new
He did a
lamp.
whole podcast on the lamp.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so duendes, man.
I'm telling you. I mean, again, I don't know
Es
too
que
much
hay
of
uno
them.
para-
I'm not scared of them, or it's like one of those where like, ooh, fucking aguas con los duendes. I'm like, what? Because I don't know too much about them. I don't know if they're friendly, if they're not, if you mess with them or not. I'm not going to mess with anything.
Yeah.
You know? They tell me that fucking place is haunted. Really? I'm out.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I mean, you guys have had experiences in old jobs where you've heard shit or have felt shit and whatnot. You guys have told tú.
No, yeah.
Sí. Entonces, por eso digo, if you tell that story to someone, of course the next person's gonna, Ramon, add a little sprinkle
sazón,
of sazón on it. And then when he tells the story to the third person, it's gonna become something more. So it stems from somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
And it's, to you, it might be like, oh, it was just fucking noise, trapped noise. And for someone like me.
That's what I was saying, the story of the lady with the scissors.
Yeah.
Porque I go, if I keep telling that story, it could literally become uno de esos, pinche aguas en los tacos
yeah.
ciegas cuando están
Sí,
cerrando.
basta la señora de las tijeras, güey.
Yeah, it turns into something.
Do it,
Hasta la
Ramon.
costurera.
Do it, Ramon. Where was this taco stand at? Where was this taco?
So pinche, that's what I'm saying. That's why I told that story, porque it
He's not
literally...
going to give you that detail. He's not going to tell you where or who he went with or anything. He's just going to tell you he went with some people and he went to go have tacos.
Because it's not relevant when...
It is.
It's not
To
relevant.
me, it is relevant to know the area because then I can be like,
because now it could be any taqueria.
That's the thing, but...
La señora de las tijeras.
Ándale.
If I tell you exactly where it is, then it kill it.
La
Yeah,
prima de Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You limit the story.
No, that's the thing. So, like...
I have to leave space for you to fill in.
Like, okay. So, let's just say que es... Taquería Los Cuates, all right?
Yeah.
Let's just make that up. Los Cuates, right? So, Fernie tells me, no, fui con fucking fulano, and my brother.
Yeah.
To Taquería Los Cuates y esto pasó, right? Oh, shit. Where's Taquería Los Cuates? Oh, it's in Whittier. All right, cool. Later on, fucking, I'm talking to some homeboy or whatever, like, oh, yeah, dude, fucking had the best tacos. Where? In Whittier. What's it called? Los Cuates. Dude, did you know that fucking my compa right there, le apareció la vieja de las tijeras?
What? They were scissoring, dude?
Dude,
They were scissoring.
No, wait, no, she had scissors.
you know, I've been to one like that in TJ, but...
Yeah. Did you hear about the donkey show too?
Damn, bro, on the
wait,
back.
No.
So, like, you know, and if I tell the
Bernie
story,
was there.
like, you know, fucking llegaron like fucking with 5 minutes or 10 minutes till they close. Y, like, boom. While they were eating, they were outside. Y una señora de negro fucking cross. And they're like, yo, shit, you know what? Yeah, we did
We've
see
seen
a
that
lady.
like that.
Did she disappear too?
She's like, you know what? Well, she was asking us some weird questions, but for us, it's like if we had crabs.
Yeah.
I'm all like,
She asked
nah,
about fucking
herpes.
STDs.
Yeah. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
So those little details
Yeah.
matter because that way you start connecting como la del pinche diablo en el farallón.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You know?
that one too.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Everybody knows.
In LA.
Yeah, but now ya no está, ¿no? Ya no
ya
está.
no
Ya no
está.
está.
That's
No,
what I'm
Ahora es
saying.
una escuela.
Yeah.
So somebody might see el diablo en el bathroom.
Yeah, or fucking they're in the parking lot y le sale el pinche diablo todo tejano or they're
Yeah.
fucking dancing in the middle of the
Hey, why do I hear?
But see, now you limited it.
Tengo una alma enamorada.
Ah.
Fuck.
hasta la miel amarga.
What the fuck?
La música. Ya no queda nada.
What the fuck? ¿Qué es eso?
Oye, plebe.
Todas las damas.
I just heard that song the
Todas las
other
damas solteras que te ponen la vista.
day. Bienvenidas al Farallón.
Hey.
Donde aquí si no sale
El
con
parral,
pareja,
güey.
sale con cangrejos. Y si no se cuida, también un par de tijeras.
O con la mano del diablo.
Imprimida
Oh my
en su
God.
espalda.
Mesa
que más aplauda. Mesa que más aplauda. Le mando
Oh
el
my
diablo.
God. Ya es el parral, güey.
El farallón.
El Farallon's down the street.
El farallón. El parral is on Firestone.
That
Or
turned
that's
into a high school. Yeah.
El farallón turned into like either an elementary or middle school or something.
That was one way in the back.
Yeah,
No?
over there by San Emilius.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
pero-
fucking place too.
No, but I'd rather leave it fucking Quentin style way. Fucking the mystery.
Oh, you fucking Quentin gives you too much
No,
details.
no, porque también
some mysteries.
he has a few
know,
he has a few interviews where he says like the case pues we
a
talked
song.
about before. No, that's what I'm saying. He does this on purpose. He says he leaves it for you watching it. He goes because ¿cómo lo explicó? He leaves those mysteries. No te las explica because he wants you to make that your movie. So like you come up with the theory and now you're invested because now this is my theory what's in there. He's not telling you what's in there. Now that's your movie because you made it. You gave it that fin pues. So he leaves you those mysteries for you to fill in.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of storytelling. But la misma vez it's like, okay, you can't run tell that story forever. You got to do your research too, you know? Pero
Fuck you, Google.
TikTok.
No. Yeah, you don't Google it. That lady's probably like in one of those mental holds.
I know. Yeah. and that, I mean, if we're going to talk duendes or fucking scissoring chick with STDs,
You know, was it herpes?
with STDs in the corner of
STD
a
questions?
taco shop, I'd be more scared of the chick with the scissors than
Yeah,
the duende.
I guess she just wanted to verify because it wasn't that taco stand that she got herpes from a
Probably, or
plebe.
someone there.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, so that's why she got the scissors para make sure that que le cortárselo
Yeah.
para que no stops
Yeah.
the spread. So good thing you didn't answer if you had herpes for
Oh, we answered.
Oh, you said yes? Or no?
Like,
Oh,
no.
we answered. No, yeah, we were like, no, we don't know herpes here. Someone fucking has herpes.
Alguien le dio herpes then.
We know Harold, but without herpes. Pero
El de herpes no vino ahora.
No,
El de
investigaron.
Puros crabs aquí.
Puro
Puros
pinche
crab.
cangrejo.
Puro gano. Pero
Puro caro.
Does mono count? me salió una espinilla en el labio. Does that count?
I got some crust on my nose. I don't know if it's allergies or what.
Might be the Rona, but yeah, you know, Rona's some type of herpes, isn't it?
Oh, it's a virus.
It's a little too cold to let you check right now, porque
Yeah.
it was cold last night.
Pinches duendes, man. The shit they look at all this fucking talk about duendes. I did
It started with, but I
did
think
it
it's,
again.
I think it's like it's that. It's the stories. It's the folklore. It's the unexplainable, the unknown. You know, like there's some mystique about it because the other thing también is like I remember because I was even telling my cousin. Hold on, I was telling my cousin and you know the vacations or anything. When I would stay over in El Rancho, where my dad stayed at, I would stay with them. You know, we would wake up at 4 a.m. to go get pitayas up in the hills. And I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, I remember we're walking in the fucking dark.
Yeah.
We got to cross the fucking cemetery.
Oh, yeah. Creepy.
We have to cross that cemetery to cut through another property or and then start going up the hills.
Like, for the people that have seen the movie Pet Sematary, the original one, remember that when they're walking,
the little
así
train.
me recuerda.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's how the rancho felt. Like getting
I
to
think
the
now it's better.
Oh, for sure, it is better.
Now it's better. Now they cleaned out a lot of the stuff, so now it's like
Clear, se más limpio.
Yeah, you can see
the
up
path.
ahead, you know. So it's not
It's still scary at night.
It is.
still-
But I was telling her, I remember we're walking through this and I was what, 12?
Mm-hmm.
And my cousin was like 13. Y luego estaba el best friend de our cousin, el Tali.
The Taliban.
Oh,
You know, El Tali. And then we were like we're all going and then we all have these fucking lanzas, you know, with a little fucking, like 3 little, like a trident
Yeah,
poke.
to get the
Yeah. And we're all walking. We all had one. And, you know, tenemos nuestros pinches sacos, like to put the pitayas in and everything. And you're walking. And then somehow you get to in the middle of the darkness, you hear, Epa. Eh.
yeah.
You're like, oh shit. Like you turn around, like, oh, and it's other people
Yeah,
there.
already there.
And it's just like, but you can't fucking see them. Like, oh,
Yeah.
like, oh shit. Like, oh, cute. And then my cousins were like, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a communication. So you knew that, okay, that area, ellos ya tienen
They're
apartados
covered.
estos órganos, you know? Like, they got those fucking, those cactuses.
Yeah.
That's un órgano, es a cactus.
Yeah.
So, and then we were told, she's like, yeah, now just imagine me as a girl going
Little
to
chiquita.
do this shit. And then you think you have one, and then next thing you know, there's somebody right behind you, and they're like, hey, or no, not hey, but they said, hey. And like, and then you turn around, toda asustada, you know, like, oh shit, this is theirs already, you know? So you keep going. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that shit. It's fucking scary, but at the same time, it was fun.
See?
You know, it was fun. And I mean, me as a guy now.
¿Qué te preguntaba?
No. I was telling her. Ella no me preguntó nada. I was just telling her.
Volunteer, yeah.
Continuing the story that how she was telling me that, like, you know, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Let me see. Oh,
Los duendes. But she's like, okay, you know, and for you it was creepy. Now just imagine for me
Yeah.
and my sisters, because the older ones, they had to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was, scary for a little girl anyway. Just being a little girl exposed in that temperature, in that time, around all that type of people, that's already scary. But then, you know, the stories, like, you'll see, you'll see. I don't give a fuck. If I'm in Mexico, I went to Mexico and I drove around there and I was like, nope. I was like, como las gallinas. Oh, mamá, ya está oscureciendo. Ya, vámonos. Let's go. Ay, mija, I'm like, no, let's go. The roads here are different. The roads are very different. They're different.
And they're like very, especially that road from that ranch to the highway, despite of it being a long one, it's not that trafficked.
No.
So it's lonely.
Yeah.
And not only that, but now add to the factor that at the end of that road, before you get into the highway, there's a penitentiary.
Yes. And you know what? And it's like a high
maximum.
Yes, maximum security prison in El Rancho. And then my dad's rancho too, you know, besides the ghosts, the duendes, the security, it's also known to be the, oh my God, I don't know, pero el centro de las colibríes, the hummingbirds.
Oh, yeah.
Like a natural reservation there they're known for that. I didn't know that about my
I
dad's
had
house.
no idea.
Del colibrí. I have to look it up. But yeah, my aunt told me, like, oh yeah, we're known. Historically, we're known to be the center of like something with the colibris, with the hummingbirds. You know how in Mexico they have the monarcas, the butterfly?
Yeah.
That they retreat there or what is it that shit called?
They
Migrate. They migrate there. Aquí en el rancho de mi dad, the colibris migrate there, supposedly.
Las chuparrosas.
Yeah. Those colibris. So you got everything there.
You know what? And that,
And colibris are associated with, you know, the afterlife.
Yeah, but like your loved one's spirit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. O sea, es todo, Fernando. Your head's gonna explode.
o sea,
it's non-facts.
O sea, es mafia.
Well, it's funny that you say that because
Oh shit.
hold on, because there was a lot of fucking talks that we were having that I wasn't aware of, but I remember them, but I wasn't really aware of because then when we're talking about hiking up and going to go get pitayas and everything, my cousin saying, now just imagine me as a girl going alone, and then my dad's like, he's like, I don't know if you remember that we went once to go get camotes in Albur.
Ay, we're gonna go look for some camote.
And I'm like, yeah, when someone took that rifle in case we saw a deer or go deer hunting. He's like, yeah, but not only for that, because where we were going, and this is in the 80s, mid 80s, he's like, we were going to an area which I didn't know. He said, like, I wasn't aware of until we got there. It was fields of fucking weed.
Oh, shit.
Ya estaban plantando fucking weed out there.
Oh, shit.
And my dad was all like, and I was fucking petrified.
The devil's lettuce, eh?
La hierba mala, eh?
Don't
Y
walk
la
through there.
hierba se movía, se movía, se movía.
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember. My mom used to tell me the story que le dicen a la marihuana hierba mala que cuando el niño Jesús le cambiaban los pañales, en eso la secaban en la hierba mala.
Really?
Yeah. Que por eso le dicen la hierba mala. En vez de hierba buena, es hierba mala.
That's why people just making up shit.
That was my mom.
Yeah, but Christianity is based on colonizers.
Colonizers.
I don't know.
Ay, mamá. And then, but once again, but if they only knew the properties of this plant,
I mean, yeah, but the story is
La hierba se movía.
my dad's all like, but you weren't aware of that. I'm like, no, I wasn't. Because when they were going, they were like, donde estaban los camotes chingones y buenos was right by the fucking fields. It's like, and we could see them.
Yeah.
We could see the fucking, and I was like, my dad was all like, I was nervous.
Pues sí,
Que nos
güey.
vean y que nos vayan a tratar de venadear allá, fucking take it down.
But see, güey, you're in property that
It's
not only your property in a property that probably shouldn't be in, but you're seeing shit that you shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah. And the thing is that it was nobody's property.
All
It's just
for camotes.
for camotes, but they were really good camotes.
¿Dónde está el camote?
Camotazo, todo bien dulce.
Pero queremos de los buenos.
Con mi
Y no
rifle.
viene con herpes.
O tijeras.
No,
Oh,
cangrejos here.
eh.
Damn. I'm sure. Shit.
Yeah,
Los
so,
checas primero.
and I
eh.
remember because, again, we took off really early. Dude, we hiked for like 4 hours.
Damn, dude.
We hiked for 4 hours. We got a shitload of because my dad had a fucking like a costal. The other two guys, one of them, the other two guys también, and I had a little one.
This was a party, dog.
A fucking camote fucking party.
Camote party, eh?
Orgy. Bukakis. Circle jerks.
Camotes for days, eh? Encaramelados con lechita.
Oh, con salecita. Dude. Fucking Ramón, man.
Todos enmielados, eh?
Ramón. Pinche Ramón, man, te pasas.
Fucking,
No, pues
fucking
está,
al vapor.
Al vapor.
pues está cabrón.
Yeah,
man.
so fuck, I really enjoy these stories. And I'm starting to take appreciation to like when we have other relatives that come down because
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah, yeah.
get their aspect and then it's like, okay, so my parents weren't bullshitting,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
Maybe they added a little salt,
maybe they add a little bit. But I
sazoncito.
really enjoy having these stories and talking to them. Some people don't like talking. Like
I do.
My dad really doesn't like the not the supernatural, but like the sad parts of it, you know?
My dad, man.
But my mom fucking enjoys them. And I know we get it from her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pero es que por eso digo, like, if all the people are saying the same thing, like, okay, maybe some things that happen, you know, and it's interesting. I'm like, all right, I'll run with it. You know?
Pinches duendes, Noelia.
Yeah. No, yo sí, yo creo. Porque
So now-
what you said to me now is the same shit some other person told me when I went on my trip, and it was a local from, like, a few locals from the town. So I'm like, I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna believe it. Whether it's true or not, I'm gonna believe what this local is fucking telling me, whether to protect me or to keep me from harm. I don't care. I'm gonna believe it. So, duende or no, I saw shit that weekend, so, you know, whatever. But anyways.
No le like, ¿Does these duendes have terrenos?
I know. Hey, hijos de la chingada. No, y luego...
I'm gonna park myself on this river right
You
here.
got little houses. You
Like
think you
it.
can make one?
If you're gonna fucking pull on my toe, at least give me some fucking house or something, you know? Pero... no.
Aquí me voy a acostar en este
I'll
río, güey.
I'll just, like... When I find myself in moments like that, like... You know, they're scary. there's scary situations like anything, you know, like you run into people that might be crazy, so you have to think on your feet, like fight or like, okay, how am I gonna keep cool, stay cool, calm, and collected? But when there's things that are above that, que have to do more with the energies that are out of your not just not people's energy, just different weirdness that you're like,
Environmental energies.
For
Surrounding
example, you
energies.
know, like, okay, the state hospital down the street from me, whatever. Sí, se sienten cosas raras. I don't fuck with it, but if I feel that energy, I just do what Meche does. Ushala. Ushala. Just, what? Get out of here. Stop fucking with me. I don't care, you know? I'm just like, I can't be scared. I can't be scared.
You know, and
You
like
know?
Fernie and I, we both worked in the telephone.
Yeah.
And he would agree. Sometimes you walk into a place and you feel
like, oof,
that suffocation.
fuck.
You feel that energy, that
there's
heaviness.
definitely some
Yeah.
like, energy.
There's something heavy there. Like, oh, I just need to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's como todo. Like, there's places where you're like, oh man, this is nice here, la chingada, you know, este pinche mar con la banda, fuck yeah. But then you go to some fucking places, some churches, some temples, you go to the
Like,
bottom of it, to the crypts, and you're like,
Why are these bones here?
this feels like, yeah, like for example, you're walking and you just start feeling some shit, you're like, that, you know what, that was,
Peru?
no. Not Peru, yeah, pero no. I remember feeling that the first time I went to New York.
Oh.
I didn't know how far we were walking from the I don't know
site.
how far we were from the site, from where the Twin Towers were at. Ya no estaban. We went after. But I remember we were walking, and then suddenly I'm like, fuck, it just feels weird here. Like this.
When we went to the little church?
No, before we got to
the
that
church.
area, we were like 5 blocks, 5 or 7, a few. We were still like 15 minutes from where we were getting to. Pero ya se sentía raro, like, and I didn't know how close we were, pero sí se sentía.
Yeah, because we weren't the guys. We were just walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, pero también, in all fairness, is like, you could probably feel that sadness anyway because of the tragedy. Pero sí se sentía like, oof.
Pero también,
like,
I mean, you know where you're at and you know what
Yeah.
happened. So I'm
Por
saying
eso.
the one that do get me más, pues, the one that it's more like, it could be like you guys, que fuck, I'm just confirming shit. But it's like, sometimes you walk into situations or to, like he's saying, like a building, que you don't even know the history, but you know
Yeah.
something feels off. Like the como dicen now, the vibe doesn't feels
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Which I believe, porque like energy doesn't go anywhere. Güey. Even like
Yeah.
cuando te mueres, pues energy,
Stay.
you can't destroy energy.
No.
So, pero like, I sometimes I do. I think que tiene the
Yeah.
good and the bad se quedan en energy,
Yeah.
pues. Porque también allá cuando trabajamos una vez, I went to do a jale. Pues me pasó, I think, more than once, but the first time que me acuerdo, I went to do a jale and something fell fucking halfway. And it turned out eventually fucking, porque the one that let me in y toda the little maid or whatever, little que
Come in here.
No, era una paisita, pero yeah, so fucking.
Pásale.
¿Qué pasó, doña? Shh, shh, shh. Unos huevitos no.
Unas tijereadas.
Así llegaba mi amigo.
Oh,
I
acá
got,
tú.
I got treated for breakfast and coffee and sometimes I'm like, you know what, I will. You know, is this just que politely they ask you? You're like, you know what, I'm gonna take you up on that offer. But ¿a dónde ibas?
Well, but something fell off, no? And it turned out, pues ya que salió la doña de la casa, pues, she was all fucking, hair was it's como que se arregló, pero not all like fully. It turned out her fucking, we had been pushing that fucking appointment. I don't know, this was like fucking getting pushed.
Yeah.
Turned out it was her dad's house, and her dad passed away the day before.
Oh.
And everybody was gonna come over later that day, pues, para rezarle or whatever type of thing. So someone had died in that house the day before, pues. And I mean, there's no way for me to know that
But
when
you
they
felt.
get. And she was like, I forgot you guys were coming because you guys been coming for like a week, and I've been coming to be with my dad to wait for you guys porque ya no podía type of thing. And yeah, he passed away not last night, like in the morning the day before. It's almost 2 days.
And we needed the phone to call 911.
No, she had forgot it. She had forgot about the whole thing, like
they
that we
kept
weren't
pushing
coming.
it because
Porque her dad, she forgot about fucking the guy that's coming to fix no, I was going for oh yeah, maybe it was the phone, but it was the internet, I guess.
or the gate.
But she was just using her phone.
Yeah.
So there's one that fucking it threw me off, but it's a big house up in the fucking up in the west side, right? So I get there, and sure enough, siempre la que te contesta es la ama de casa or like the cleaning lady or the housekeeper, whatever it is, right? Señor, una señor. ¿Cómo estamos? Y que la chingada, all right, I'm here to do this. Y que la, oh, yeah. Where's the connection? Oh, like, oh, it's downstairs in the basement. I'm like, all right. So she lets me down there. I'm like, oh, okay, it's right here. All right, cool. And then I had to check a couple of fucking areas because they weren't working. I'm like, all right, I'll take care of it. So as I'm doing, I'm coming up the stairs, and I would hear the main door. It's a big fucking huge door, like close, and then como que se cerraba, and then I would hear like luggage dropping, boom. All right, boom. I would come up, and then I wouldn't see anybody. I'm like, all right, cool. I go and fucking went to a bedroom, went to an office, went over here, and I would hear that. I heard it like 2 or 3 times. Boom, whoosh, you know, like, oh shit. So then I come back down, and I tell the lady, okay, I'm done. I think the people are back because I heard the door, and then I think they drop off their luggage and everything. The lady looks at me weird. She's like, what? Like, yeah, like I think someone's home because unless it was you, she's like, no, I've been in the opposite side. I've been over here in the laundry room because separate. I'm like, oh shit, because I kept hearing. She's like, oh, so you hear it too then? I'm like, oh, I'm like, yeah,
Chinita la piel.
Y le digo, ¿cómo que yo también oigo? She's like, esta casa tiene algo. Porque siempre oigo que están llegando a la casa y oigo las maletas y todo o bolsas que dejan caer en el... I'm like, really? Y dice, ahorita no están los señores, ellos están de viaje. Y yo nomás aquí vengo una vez a la semana o 2 veces a la semana a hacer el aseo y que la chingada, bla, bla, bla. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, nah, no me diga eso. She's like, yeah. As we're talking, we hear the door again. And she's like, and we both look at each other. She's like, a mí me da miedo estar aquí. She's like, a mí me da miedo. Normalmente traigo a mi hija o a mi sobrina, pero no, ahora no pudieron. Y gracias que está usted aquí, pero si me espera, yo ya... She's like, I'm going to be done in 30 minutes. I'm like...
He's like, I'm out.
And you were already done though? You were already done in the basement?
Done, but
Okay.
I was done with the basement and everything. It's just like I didn't hear anything that the lady was saying. I checked everything and I didn't hear any of the problems or anything. So I'm like, bueno, aquí me quedo con usted. She's like, sí, por favor. Si me hace, oh yeah, fuck it. And we chit-chatted. She was from like pinche Monterrey. Que la chingada. She's telling me all her stories. So ya, cuando acabó, ya tiene todo. Sí, agarró su bolsa y sus llaves. And I got my tools. I'm like, listos, vámonos. And we fucking took
que aquí
off.
espantan.
Yeah, but the thing is that she's like, yeah, you hear the door and it's locked. And nobody's here. And I'm like, how about, because I even was asking, how about their kids or anything? No, like, ellos no viven aquí, los hijos. Like, they're an older couple.
Yeah.
And their kids are grown. And they just come here, like, they go on trips and everything, but they don't stay here long. You always hear someone coming home and dropping off their luggage.
Well,
And it's like, fuck that. Yeah, but that one I didn't get a weird vibe or like a scary, but it was weird because I'm like, oh, you could, because it's a big house and you could hear those, and they're big doors. So it's not like something called the wind, okay. No, you like they're fucking heavy, big doors, and when you close them, you hear them close.
Yeah.
And then como era like marble tile at the entrance or whatever, you could hear like, when you drop a suitcase or you drop your traveling bags, the wheels and all that, like, así. Así so yes. I'm like, oh shit, someone's home. And no, and she's like, she heard it too, and I'm like, oh fuck that, I'm out.
Y luego en el basement.
Yeah, these are like California basements,
So they're not that creepy?
They're creepy, but they're not like, it's just a little fucking. You go down the stairs and it's just where they have the water heater.
Yes.
They have their furnace and
No,
then
it's like movie basements that we see.
no, and then they have their like circuit breakers and the telephone stuff.
Yeah.
Or cable TV.
Pero es de esos basements que cierran la puerta and there's something down there looking at you.
No, sometimes the thing is that you see the stairs and then you don't see the whole place because da la vueltecita. So you're like, fuck. So you're walking down and then and then sometimes either if they have a good light bulb, you can see. But if it's like one of those and it's like very
grimy and
dim
shit.
and it's just like, why the fuck don't they just fucking change this light bulb?
On purpose.
And I voy con mis pinches. I got my fucking 2-3 flashlights, one on my shoulder, one on my head, and my hand one. Fucking.
Parece Christmas tree este
I'm
cabrón.
like, fuck that. I got lights everywhere.
Yeah.
Ay, güey.
Yeah.
And it happens now. Now I'm still going into people's homes and everything. And sure enough, I have to go to fucking basements. And it's.
Yeah, a mí me tocaba así in one of my old jobs because I was responsible Man, I was responsible for all kinds of shit. Pero me tocaba like the inventory. So there was this like, it was like a little warehouse room. So I would do the inventory, but then there was a thing that you have to pull down, go up the little like.
Oh, the attic, like into the attic. Yeah, so you had that little attic door that fucking folds down.
Yeah, so I would have to. I'm like, fuck, and I'm like,
That's where the skeletons.
yeah, and I'm just, I would hype myself up in the sense of like, there's just papers, there's just shit. Now you already know what's up there, Noelia. You've done this multiple times.
You go up there and you see someone sitting or just standing there.
It's just my imagination.
And there's a Ouija board on the floor with candles.
And I would, I'm like, so I would like, fuck. I'm like, all right. So then I would just tell one of the girls, because it's a residence. I'm like, hey, so-and-so, Miss so-and-so. Yeah, I'm like, can you just stand here at this door just to make sure I'm safe and I don't fall? But it was more like, que no me salga algo, you know? Yeah. Porque sí, a veces se escuchaba like, but it's like, it could be the breeze, it could be a tree branch, it could be anything.
It could be that but it was that dude from Stranger Things, ¿cómo se llamaba? Oh. Remember they go into the attic también to fight him or whatever?
Morrigan or Dormigan?
No, el otro, the one that the guy, oh no, I don't want to give it away. That one's still the new season. Well, no, that one's the more recent one, no?
Who cares? That's been like 2 years already.
Yeah,
it's been 2 years?
It's the spider-looking guy or the time guy or whatever.
It's a guy. Yeah. It looks like a guy.
Yeah. But is that like going up and then having the fucking flashlight? You're like, protégeme, señor. I'm like, all right. Y yo también aldré like, if anybody's up here, come down. Don't fuck with me. I'm just here to do my inventory.
Si me quieren ayudar.
Or I'll be like, Miss Jones, are you still down there? Yes, I'm still down here, honey. I'm like, okay, just stay there. You know? Porque sí me daba un poco de creepers because it's an old building. And I do think it's an old building. Of course, it's gonna creak here and there. You know, it's gonna do all that shit. But I don't want to hear it.
Eso never got me as much.
Y luego me bajaba like toda rápido. All right, let's go. Yeah, but
esos no me agarraban as much. The only ones que me agarraban allá eran that I bring up a lot is the tunnels under Westwood.
Oh, shit,
yes. Porque esos tunnels, it's not that they creaked. But there's a kind of little ratas or possums would get in there.
Like homeless people down there?
Yeah, so you'd hear things and you go, pues, there's una rata and possum or a homeless guy or something. But you look down that hallway where you heard the noise and está una pinche luz parpadeando and the rest is dark.
Yeah. And then you get your flashlight and your flashlight only goes so far. And you're like, holy shit. I'm all like, and you're like, and not only that, but it's what, I don't know about Fernie, but I'm shining, but at the same time, I'm all like, a ver si veo algo, but at the same time, I don't want to see anything because you're going and you're panning and sometimes you think you're doing it slow, but you're like, fuck. And then you're like, what the fuck was that? And then you focus and like, shit, you know.
Was that a pair of teeth? Was that some eyes?
No, y para acabar like chingar, like you're walking, there was rooms too. So like not only was there hallways, but there was these old rooms where you'd open the door and it was just pitch black. And then you like shine the light and it's a fucking huge room. And you're like, well, it's not in there.
And some of them had like tables or chairs.
Yeah, some of them still had the old stuff.
And cabinets?
Like lights, but like a few lights. So it was like dim, but you could see the whole room and you're like, yep, not in here.
Yeah.
But it was like a creepy, but it was that.
And it's just all energies, you know, dark energies.
Esa no sentía así nada malo, but I'm saying you'd hear a lot of shit.
Pero es que también, imagínate, just imagine like in those hospitals, like, and I'm just using the one in Downey, for example. In the early 1900s, people didn't understand. We don't understand mental health fully still. So imagine back then, the experiments they did on people, the torture they did on people to try to figure out shit, and all that energy, just ugly, scary energy that becomes hostile energy. And that's what we fucking experience.
Painful
energy of people that, you know, they probably had nothing wrong with them, but like, oh, you act a little bit, whatever reasons, you know, like, whatever. Back in the days, like, even the Salem witch trials is like, no, these ladies were not crazy or anything. They were, you know, some of them were probably not crazy. They were crazy. Maybe they had some things going on mentally that they saw as evil. So there's a lot of that energy in the world. Okay, it then manifests itself in shit that our mind maybe tricks us to see. I don't know, but I do believe in all that shit. I do believe in it. I do. Nature, energies, good energies, bad energies, spirits, not whatever it is. Fuck yes, I believe in it. And I carry my holy water, my rosary. I don't care people, but I believe in it. You know, I believe in it.
Wait a minute, you carry it with you everywhere, or you have it at the home?
Water, rosary,
holy water.
I have it.
So right now, like if you're like, shh.
Yeah, I have
So
it.
ahorita si nos sale un cabrón todo poseído, and you just spray on like,
Vampire.
no, oh yeah, vampire.
I have
watched a
holy
lot of
water.
shit.
But no, it's daylight, so we're good.
Listen, I have holy water, I have matches and a pen. Because you can always, something always needs to be holy. Spread the water. The matches to burn shit and the pen to stab shit.
Hey,
got
I got one more that you can add to your kit.
What?
¿Cómo se llama el palo santo? Or what is it? The
Oh,
one
yeah,
that you
Palo
burn?
Santo.
Yeah, but if you sharpen one end of it,
It's a steak.
you can stake, or you can use it to fucking throw in the corners.
Or you could light something
I'm going
up
to
with
carry
it.
my Palo
Or
Santo
see,
then,
see.
instead of my pen.
Just carry a good little size.
Yeah, but no, el agua bendita I did because my cousin.
A pen made of Palo Santo.
Patent pending.
Penny coming
Yeah.
soon.
No, my cousin.
Exclusively at Chicano Shuffle, May 4th.
Yeah.
No promo
Royal
code.
Rumble. Royal Rumble. Michelada Rumble.
Michelada
I'm thinking
Rumble.
wrestling now. Michelada Rumble. May 4th. Get your tickets now. You might get a Palo Santos
Yeah.
pen.
Pen. Pero no, yo sí cargo agua bendita. I don't care what people. Oh,
Wait,
it's
did
just
you-
water. I don't give a fuck what you. It's just water to you.
Did you stick it? Did you get it from the herpes water at the door of the church?
No way, Mela. No, this is from the clean water, the holy water. There's herpes water. There's holy water. No, pero yeah. So
You
I'm
pay
like,
extra for that, Ferns.
cada quien, like, hey, you believe in that, whatever, as long as it's not fucking messing with my shit, I don't care. I mean, I do care sometimes, pero porque a veces también I believe that they are harmful. There's this story right now circulating of this young mom, her brother and her dad who killed her little girl because she was having seizures and they associated it with her being possessed.
Yeah, like the old days.
Yeah. So those things are like, okay, that's harmful shit already because you're harming someone. When it's actually a health issue that this child is having seizures and fevers, but that's when it becomes scary and sad and what the fuck?
Noelia,
because-
okay, so knowing what you know now and as involved you've been in your career and the things that you've seen, the things that you experienced, the studies that you've done, all this information that you have, first, from textbooks to
Experience,
to like real life explanations and theories and just dealt with it, right? Also, with a lot of the stuff that we grew up with our religious background, with the fucking movies that we're obsessed with, right?
yeah.
So let's just see, you find yourself in a situation where like you see a person having an episode, right? At one point, do you say, okay, this shit is not fucking normal. This is like, like what would it take for you to be like, okay, this is beyond fucking a medical treatment or a psychosis or like, something explainable through science.
They fucking float from the floor.
I was like, she's gonna say when the fucking
they
chick starts
levitate.
levitating.
or their fucking head starts spinning.
Well, even that because you could be fucking really
Yeah.
good at moving your body. Yoga and Pilates might help you do that shit.
Depends on.
The body moving. There's contortionists. There's
Yeah.
women that in the
But when they start
early-
levitating,
early magician days, they would contort themselves to fit in a little box.
Okay.
Like our bodies are bendable as fuck.
We're like cats. Like Fernie the cat.
Yeah, we can. But if they start levitating and there's no one, that's when I'm like, oh shit.
I'm out.
Skedaddle.
Where's my holy water?
Yeah. Ahora sí, like, ay, protégeme, señor. But I mean, I think that's when I would believe it. That's when I would be like, oh no, there's something more than yeah. Because I've been in situations when I've had clients that I told you one time, like one client, like she was little, she was growling at me. It was a dark room. She was in the fucking corner. I had just came from church, but there was a crisis and I got called, so I had to go tend to the situation. And I'm like, and even the dad was like, yeah, I don't want to go in there. Like she's. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and she was growling, like she was speaking to me in the growling voice. Y sí me dio miedo, but I'm like whatever. I just have to approach it like, listen. Like, because it was the vibe felt creepy anyways, just because of the situation. You don't know what you're going into. But then she started like saying things like in a growly voice, and I'm like, did this did this little girl know I come from church already?
Yeah.
Vengo preparada, hija la chingada.
Yeah, but like
How about-
50 years ago, that would have been a possession or something. Like, maybe even like 60 years
More,
ago.
even more, yeah.
No,
So-
I don't know about even more, but somewhere in the 50s todavía, no?
So let's just say, all right, she's growling. It's a situation, whatever. But she starts telling you stuff about
Me?
like personal stuff,
Oh,
like
pues sí, güey.
you know, gives you our grandma name, or gives you like details of other stuff, like you know, so and so's with me, you know, like.
Oh, yeah. Hey, where's the gold?
Tell me, ¿dónde
How
dejó?
can I get the terrenos? That's what I want to know.
¿Dónde dejó los pinches
Yeah.
papeles?
No, I
los
mean-
títulos.
I don't know. Yeah. Where are those fucking
Hey,
terrenos?
but I felt sorry. I felt like we're in fucking the same team on Family Feud. Show me levitation.
Yeah!
Number 1.
Yeah.
Y ahorita we're on the next one.
Oh, yeah, que me diga, well, your grandma this and this and that, like.
Telling you personal information.
I think it's like anything. Like, it's like, see, but that once again, when we start watching, when you start scrolling,
Start scrolling.
when are you in a situation of being scared? When will you be officially scared? When they twist their eyes. Run. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Levitation.
One more, guys. One
All
more.
right, all right, Freddie, you got it. You got it. All right, all right.
Toca first.
For the win. For the win.
When she walks pigeon-toed.
Look, Freddie.
Fuck. All right.
Got it, Ramon. Got it, Ramon.
Speaking in a foreign language.
Man. Google, dude, Google. They could have something Google and,
Yeah.
you know?
That exists now? It exists?
That's true.
And then, but then even that, when they levitate, have scissors.
That was from Repossessed.
I don't know which one it was, but cut this cord.
Yeah, like, and then they're like, hold on. Yeah, I think it's Repossessed.
Is
Leslie
it?
Nielsen.
Doink.
Click.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Pero, I mean, but in that case, like, I was just like, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I don't know what I would do. I know I would be scared.
Yeah.
Like, but once again, it's like telling yourself, don't act scared. Don't feed into the
Oh,
fear.
fuck that.
But then it's
I'm going to run out of that motherfucker
Que es
screaming.
que, porque yo pienso, como like anything, like don't respond with fear. Don't give the enemy more ammo. But then it's like, but if it is something evil, they're gonna know that I'm pretending to be not scared. And they're gonna keep fucking with me. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, we want Family Feud. Yeah, so it's shit like that. But once again, based on movies, you know, de que dicen no le tengas miedo a estas cosas or whatever. There, but then it's like, but if they're a supernatural thing, they're gonna know that I'm pretending not to
But
be
they
scared.
know my grandma's name, so they must know that I'm pretending to
be scared.
But then if they know, they're going to think I'm not, so I should.
I should just ask them where the gold is at.
Chinga tu madre, pinche diablo.
Yeah, diga su madre. Yeah.
Púchala.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's like anything. Like, what would you do? I don't know what I would do. I've never been in that situation. I wouldn't
Well,
want
no, but the reason why I was asking is because in your profession, you
Yeah.
run into a lot of people
I
that
see.
have
There's,
that have
you
certain
know, yeah.
conditions.
Yeah.
Well, she
And-
just said it, the one with the dad didn't
yeah.
want to go in.
Pero también there was times like in some places, because I've had a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like where I'm at is my 5th place where I worked at stable. But before that, but it también is just like the people that I would work with, a lot of them in the field of social services. I mean, social services is a lot of shit you see. Pero yo miraba muchas personas que there was no, ¿cómo te digo? There was no life in their eyes. I only once I've experienced a person where I'm like, there's a darkness in their eyes. Only once. And it was, I tripped out because I'm like, is anybody else seeing this? Is it me? And I even had to ask someone like, hey, like this, they're like, no, that person was probably, you felt something with that person. And then, you know, but they go, only one time I have seen a person's eyes where it just looks dark, like Eve, like this bitch is crazy. One time. In my jobs, in my field, like working with people in addiction and recovery, children in the system, probation, foster care, all this crazy shit. What you see a lot is sadness that manifests itself into something ugly. That's the ugly part, where you see people that are just like, no hope. Just no hope. And the saddest thing is seeing that with a child. Like seeing it with a child that's like, they're fucking 6 years old and they've seen more shit than I've seen. They've experienced more shit than I've experienced. And just seeing a child with literally no like hope in their eyes, no glow to them, that's scary. And it's like, and those children, and I'm only saying children. I don't know about adults because whatever, but children, because they're so defenseless, they don't know any better because they are children. They shouldn't know other things. Their soul and their spirit becomes more vulnerable too. So if there's an evil entities, I could see why children are,
Easy targets.
Yeah. Children are vulnerable. They're always going to be targets in the natural, the human world, and whatever other world. Por eso muchas veces, once again, Hollywood, we see movies where it's always children that are targeted most of the time because they're so innocent. And it's the rest of the world that just corrupts them, We're all born a blank slate. So to me, those are the scary times.
I don't know if we're born a blank slate, but
Okay. Well, I mean, just for the topic, just for the fucking topic. Just for the message, Fernie.
No. She was on a fucking roll, Ferns.
Damn fucking
shit.
The
listeners are like, oh
there's
my
a
God,
reason they're born into sadness.
The fucking cat
Noelia's
came to piss.
fucking knocked your glass of milk off the counter. Like, oh yeah, your cookies. You wanted this milk with the cookies?
Don't do it, cat. Fucking cat.
Fucking Fernie.
¿Qué decías?
Doing. Yeah. Pero por eso, but as far as scary, I've also seen it in people who are like, ooh, oh no. That's the scary part. Because once again, it's like, if they have nothing to live for, they don't really care about anything else. So that's scary because then if you don't care about anything, they're going to start trying to find things that fulfill you. And those things could be bad. It could be bad. I mean, I do believe in evil. Fuck yes, I believe in evil. I believe in all that shit. I believe people do make a pact with the fucking devil. I do believe all that shit. All of it. Just like people are so holy and... I mean, there are really good people that are really good. Okay, so genuinely, literally, there are angels on earth. There's fucking bad people on earth too. There's people that make pacts with the fucking devil. I don't care what they say. I don't care what the world says. There's people that make pact with evil for whatever reason, and the scary thing is that sometimes evil doesn't come looking. It's not going to come ugly looking. It's not going to come ugly looking. It's going to come very beautiful.
Full of herpes.
Wow.
Hidden. Excuse me. But now when he's talking scary stuff like, ooh, ghosts and shit, yeah, that too. I'm like, ooh, I do get scared. But then I'm like, once again, because how we were raised, how we were, Catholics and whatnot, there's things that I still choose to, that I do believe in. When I feel like an evil presence, whatever it is, that evil presence could be a fucking person that's going through shit and their just energy is really ugly and scary. Yeah. Como dice mi mamá, encomiéndate el Espíritu Santo. I'll fucking, in my head, I start praying and I'm just like, and then when I pray, and I'm not saying that to say, because people are like, no. I'm just saying my experiences have been that what I notice is when I start praying, I see a shift in that person. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm out of here. Because some people, you're just like, no, they're just too much, and that could become ugly too. Pero, I mean, I believe in a lot of shit. We're not just one thing or one or whatever.
No, pero lo bueno, from what I'm hearing at least, is that you're able to separate the two, pues. Like when you're at work, pues, you're like you said, like you didn't, when the dad was like, no, you need yo quiero entrar, you didn't go, oh shit, fucking vergas, aquí va a ser me salir de chamo. No, but I'm saying you're able to separate and go, okay, no, there's
a professionalism.
They're going through something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know what I've seen in the movies, pero this is work.
Yes. Yeah. Pero si ves también cosas and that's like, oh well. And once again, my thing was always like, I'm gonna try to keep my job. I'm not crossing that line of trying to bring my own beliefs into this shit because I gotta keep my job. So I'm gonna just do a plan of care, a safety plan, a crisis plan, and that's it.
Well,
sign it, and I'm gonna.
Spirit of Christ compels you. Toma, pendeja.
No, el pinche. Here's what I need you to do. I'm gonna need your fucking heart. So look, I need you to get you on this med.
Yeah. So you're
Can
gonna
you initial here?
Yeah.
Here's a little Palo Santo. I mean, a pen.
I'm gonna kill your mother.
Okay, so you're gonna kill my mother. What's the plan? Do you have an actual plan to do it? No. Okay, so you really don't want to do it. Okay, that's how you're
Maybe next Tuesday.
okay. Tuesday at what time?
It doesn't work. Tuesdays don't work. You know, we hang out on Tuesdays.
Yeah, like, can you wait?
Yeah.
You know, do you have a plan?
I have to pick up my dog.
How's next Wednesday?
Wednesday. You know what? I'm all, yeah.
You know
Wait
what?
a minute. What time though?
Yeah, but no, Wednesday I need you to go to see this therapist. So I already locked you in an
Wait,
appointment.
Oh my god.
I'm picking you up on Wednesday to take you to the. Yeah, no, this little.
Fucking chicken! I can just get a bagel.
Everything bagel.
I want to go to get a concha.
I guess I'm just a little hungry.
Yeah, no, this client. I mean, once, right, and that was my first time meeting her. I worked for her for probably almost a year. Obviously, ya en ese año te das cuenta por qué hace las cosas la niña. Because even at one point I got called because she was under a car. Not she didn't want to get. Estaba abajo de un carro, under a car. And Dad couldn't get her from under there. And then he's
Prende
like,
el hijo de la chingada a ver si no sale. It's gonna get hot down there.
and it was an HP too. On Miles and Florence.
Okay.
That big section. And no, she's running across the street. She's trying to run into cars. I'm like, and then she's under the car. She don't get out, whatever. Yeah, I had to respond. I'm like, fuck.
This should give you a tranquilizer gun.
Yes.
Tranquilizer gun güey.
Yeah. That'll keep her from running the streets.
Yeah,
All right,
it was-
see you later next week.
Yeah, it was one of those dude, if you're gonna run into the street, you know you're gonna get hurt, right? And then if I chase you, I'm gonna get hurt. I understand that you don't care about yourself, but do you care about me?
No.
Yes. Okay.
Should I?
I was still gonna go get conchas.
Yes. So it was that type of stuff. Pero no, I remember. I laugh now, but
It was serious, yeah.
Yeah, in that moment, it was like, okay. The first thing is to keep her and myself safe. Anybody else, I'm like,
Wouldn't it be trippy if she listens to the shuffle and she's like, oh my god, I remember this.
Oh my gosh, she's talking about me. What the fuck?
well, then, no, I
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I thought I was recovered. No, pero esa vez también. And now, once again, it was on a Sunday too. I'm like, oh, man.
Did you go to church?
No, I didn't go to church. I did it because it was before going to church, esa vez. Pero sí, I was like, dude, come on. I did have to call the police, and it was crazy because the cops showed up and they...
You fucking snitch.
Yeah, no, it was crazy because she was 10. También estaba chiquita. That's why I'm like, no, whatever. She went through a lot of shit. But when I called the cops, they showed up and they were being a little rough with her. And I'm just like, es que sometimes you're like, una pinche chinga le hace falta esta chiquilla.
Yeah.
And they did rough her. And she was trying to pull from one of the cops to run to me. And
To attack you or
no,
to-
to run para que yo la abrace. Because she's like, help me, Miss B. And I'm just like, and the cop was like, I'm not your friend. She's your friend. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, they're playing good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, and I was just like, I can't do anything. I'm like,
Noelia was just eating the conchas by herself.
Like, fuck.
Aquí.
It's a good one, man.
No, así como Fernie.
Con el cafecito.
Yeah.
Oh shit, todos los crumbs aquí. Oh shit.
See,
Yeah.
if you wouldn't be,
No.
if you would listen to it, we could have been
Yeah.
enjoying these conchas
Yeah.
right now. Fucking good.
No, and it was just the whole situation with that child. It was just
It was bad.
It was bad. I don't know where she's at now. She's probably already an adult, and
Telling you, she's listening to the shuffle.
I hope that you're well. I'm like, hope you're well.
I remember my concha.
Hola. Yeah. Pero so when I see things like that, I'm like, oh yeah, there's evil in this world. There's evil in this world. And then I think those things. But then when I would work with families, like foster parents that were dedicated, doing the work, actually investing in these foster children, doing the work is like, there's good people in this world. Like, there's good people in this world. It sucked that this child had to go through such bad shit with their biological parents. Now they're in a stable home with the structure, with the rules, with the consistency, with the sense of belonging and the sense of being cared for. Now they feel safe. And that's the positive shit,
Shit, you remind me of Constantine.
Oh.
Remember there's a scene where like he sees the evil and then he sees the good people like fucking ayudando a los desahuciados. Like you see the little fucking wings and everything. Like, oh, pinche Noelia. Chicano, you're the Keanu Reeves of.
Ojalá. No, it's just,
A John Wick.
it's because as you get older with all the experience that we have, you decide, do you want to be a productive member of your society and become a better human for humanity in general? Or do you just want to keep fucking complaining about shit?
You gotta.
Do you want to just keep like being stagnant in your shit, Y es ahí cuando ya ves las cosas y pues yo digo, no, I've seen really ugly people, not physically, but really ugly intentions, really ugly energies. And we've seen them in the church.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Pero, for people that have, like, oh, I don't like the church.
Pinche cáncer.
We can understand why, But to me, like, me, personally, just me. I don't care about anybody. Well, I do care. But, I mean, just me. There's still things that I hold very dearly and truthfully to who I am. And a lot of it is based on the faith that we grew up with, That despite, yes, horoscopes, astrology, numerology, this, that, energy, whatever. At the end of the day, it's like Noelia believes in a higher power. Noelia believes in a higher power, and I have to believe that because eventually I do want to reunite with my loved ones, in the afterlife. Y entonces digo, cuando vean cosas malas, protégeme, Señor, con tu espíritu. Protégeme, Señor. So, and that goes with, in the dating world too.
Shit.
Da, 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 da.
All right, and stay away from herpes.
Stop. You can't stay away from it.
Yeah, you
I mean, you can, but if people lie to you, then you're like, oh, shit.
Protege, Señor, mi espíritu.
Or just, if you see women with scissors, just
go the other way.
Walk away.
Walk away. Don't even entertain their questions.
No, bro, you have to. You gotta give them something.
Yeah. No, es que a veces you like
gotta play along a little bit.
Yeah, you do. It's funny that you say that because yesterday I was with my friend and we were talking about just.
I thought you had street smarts, güey. ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah. Yesterday I was with my friends. We were celebrating one of their nephew's birthday, one of my pseudo nephews or whatever. Y ya en la plática y todo, my friend's kid, he's 14, and he's like, Tia, tell me stories about my mom. And then I was like, and I'm like, no. And then I said this. I'm like, well, one time in San Diego, and she was like, really? I'm like, I'm kidding. I'm like, no. And I'm like,
Esteban was there.
I'm like, no. Like, one time in San Diego
was there.
And I'm like, no, one time, because he's like, my mom says that she was fun. I'm like, oh, she was fun. Like, well, she's still fun.
Too much fun.
Like, one time in San Diego, that's when she's like, really? I'm like, okay, right. And he's like, what did you do in San Diego? I go, nothing. She just got drunk and stole cones. And she's like, I didn't steal the cones. And I'm like, who stole the cone? It was me.
It was you. It was you that stole the cone.
I forgot.
She stole the little plant that was put on your cone, on your street cone.
Yeah. Yo tenía el cone and she, yeah. Pero but then in esa plática, she started talking about, because he's 14. So we're already I'm doing my tia thing. No girlfriends, no this. And if you have girlfriends, protect yourself. And he's like, what do you mean by protect myself? I explained it to him.
You open that door.
Pero it's an open door. In esa familia, it's an open door to have those conversations because, así son mis amigas. Like, no, we need to have these conversations with him.
I remember you guys were fucking teasing him because of the I guess he's at that age where he's finding himself.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, I remember, was it last year? No, the year before?
What?
I think it was last year that we went over, even the mija, and then you're like, can you believe this? He fucking pinches servilletas everywhere.
Oh, yeah. That he was using socks. And his mom was like,
socks.
Can you stop using socks? I don't want to keep watching him. Just be more this. Por eso digo, su mom very open.
Yeah.
And it's like.
And the thing is, it's in front of her. The grandma, the grandpa,
everybody's
the tios,
there.
The tias.
That doesn't help.
Doesn't care.
The mija. And I think even our daughter was there.
Yeah. And then the other friends of
Yeah,
ours.
but I'd say none of that helps. We imagine.
No,
He
but
doesn't care.
That's what you think.
I think it's one of those where he grows.
He literally does it like, oh my God. Yeah, he se queda.
Yeah,
and he'll laugh. So and I've asked him myself, like, hey, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't care. I'm like, are you sure? Because he's like, I don't care.
That sounds like a pretty typical teenage answer, though.
But if he wasn't comfortable, I wouldn't do it. I could, I've known him.
Yeah,
since
but it's just like the mom is just like,
Yeah.
este cochino.
Yeah, she's like saying how he uses socks and she told him not to. And it's like,
I mean,
all I find now is stiff napkins everywhere. Tiene una montaña. So that was a running joke. But yesterday when we were there, we were talking about dating one on. So saying it goes back to the topic of something you just got to go along with it to protect yourself. Because then she started telling us a story how one time she went out with a friend. The friend got drunk. My friend was in the lead, but then that friend's roommate, a guy, was like, hey, come into the room. And he locked my friend in the room with him. And the guy was drunk, and my friend was, and her son, when my friend was telling the story, her son was like, why would you do that, man? Blah, 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 blah. And then she was like, no, I had to play along with it, because if I started trying to defend myself, that would have probably triggered him, the guy that locked me in the room, to do something to hurt me. So I was going along with it, that he was like, acuéstate aquí. And my friend was saying he was drunk, so yeah, me acosté. I waited till he fell asleep so I could leave. Found a way to get out. So that's when we were telling her son, like, sometimes you just gotta go with it to get out of it. In this case, with scissor ladies, like you kind of have to like, oh yeah. Oh, none of us here has this. Oh yeah. Hey. All right, slowly get out of the situation. So sometimes,
as you walk away.
yeah. But also sometimes, like I've read, like when I read cases and shit like that of like women being abducted, or sometimes I've read stories where it's women that say I was about to be raped, but I pretended to enjoy that he was in the rape me, and that stopped it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, yeah, you know why it stopped? Because you took away that power that he had, that rapist had at that moment. You know, that, you're going to rape me? Fucking then, all right. Then let me go along with it. Do you have protection? Y ya se les baja, because it's like, oh shit, this bitch ain't scared of me anymore. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it's like, you got to go along with it to get out of it. And we explained it to him in that moment, because he's like, well, why didn't you just do this? And it's like, no, mijo, we can't. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it always works out.
It doesn't, but some, you just have to keep your cool.
You have to read the room, bro.
Yeah, read the room. Lady with the scissors, she's not so much scissoring as her wanting to cut you, because she thinks you infected her. Yeah.
No se acuerda.
Ay, Dios mío.
Bueno, pues ya llegamos al final. Ya su madre.
¿Ya tan pronto?
¿Cuán tan pronto? No le era 2 horas y media.
Sí.
Yeah, Noelia fucking likes to chat it up, bro.
Yeah, she chat it up. And now quedan 15 minutos because I gotta say my goodbyes.
Oh, shit.
I know. All right, raza. Ya llegamos al final del episodio. Don't forget, if you haven't gotten your tickets for Michelada Rumble May 4th in Santa Anita, event starts at 12. Please go to our page. There's a link in our bio. Yeah, on Instagram, our page. There's a link in the bio. Go on to that, and it's going to send you to My Grito. My Grito right now has another special. They're covering 99.5% of the cost.
What?
Yep.
I'm gonna call him right now.
I know. So, and if it doesn't show up, you know what? You can always just pay the full price, go to Santa Anita, and claim your discount. Y si no te lo dan, pues qué culero.
Pero who are they going? Who do you go a reclamar?
Clarify.
¿A quién le vas a reclamar?
Al Oscar, or you're gonna notice him with a deep V.
Okay.
All right.
And then Rob Bass.
Is that a tattoo?
No. It's just, he likes to wear his deep V shirts. You know?
Oh, okay.
And showing off some pecho hair, you know?
Los
tres pelitos.
Yeah, and then if you catch him at the right angle, he might give you a little flash of the pepperonis.
A little nip slip.
Yeah, he's a little teaser like that.
All right.
All right. So you're gonna see.
Y yo me imagino que ese día se va a ir bien cantón.
Yeah. Y luego you're gonna see the distinguished gentleman, Rob. Ese vato, he's a man of few words, but you know what? He's solid.
Maybe he's seen duendes too.
Probably. Pero ahí vamos a estar. El Esteves, va a estar Fernando, va a estar Ramón. You're going to be there too,
Yeah,
right?
I'll be there.
Yeah, she's going to be there too. So if you're not coming to see Esteban, Fernando, myself, at least you get to see Noelia.
Yes, we'll
That's
talk.
true.
For a little bit.
Yeah. And then we're also going to have the Mind Buzz. We're going to have Gil, and we're going to have Amber there.
Yes, little Amber.
And anybody else from any other podcast that want to, they might show up or anything. You might catch them there saying hi to us,
Now, one question. Is Maria Sanchez and the Midnight Group performing?
It turns out they are.
They are.
Okay. All right. sometime.
You know?
Y va a haber caballos.
Va a haber caballo. You could take some walking around money to place on the bets on the ponies. You could watch some lucha libre. You could watch a lot of bands. Van a estar like Voodoo Glosco, the Paranoias. Van a estar Maria Sanchez and the Midnight Groove.
Okay.
Van a estar ahí.
Michelada contest, no?
There's going to be a bunch of michelada vendors there. So, fucking, va a haber comida.
Okay.
It's going to be a fun celebration.
So, Michelada Rumble is its own event, right? But then the Santa Anita Park is going to have their horse races on
I
their
don't know
own.
if they have horse races.
I don't know, but they
we'll
got
see.
something.
Oh, with the horses.
Yeah.
You can bet on the ponies, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really care for horse races, but whatever.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have races, you can bet there on like other races. I think that's how it works.
You could hey, I think that fucker's gonna race to get really drunk.
Yeah,
really quick.
that would be fun if they get like drunk dudes and we can bet on them to race.
Run.
O el que se caiga primero.
Oh fuck it, we could.
That would be fun.
Bets.
Or then just throw like drunk, pero no esos drunk violentos. Like those drunks that are like, yeah.
we could make money out of somebody else's fucking alcoholism.
Those fun drunks.
Wow.
Those fun drunks that know when to say no, which is rare, but okay.
Yeah, those are weird.
Pero no los. And this is the thing, because it is a Michelada Rumble, there's going to be alcohol. Guys, just everybody, just don't go there with the plan to get fudged up. Just go there with the plan like, I'm going to have a few drinks, good music, good times.
Gonna meet the shuffle,
Meet the shufflers, meet the Mind Buzz cast.
the buzzers,
The buzz. Yeah.
the mines,
The Mind Buzzers.
mine.
I don't even know what. Pero
Yeah, I don't know who else is going to
the
be.
gritones, so good times. No vayan con el plan de que I'm going to get fucked up, I'm going to tear shit up, I'm going to be a black cat. Fernie.
I'm gonna knock the fucking
No.
milk off the
It's going to
fucking
be a good
counter.
time. Hopefully the weather's nice. It's the day before Cinco de Mayo, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Good music. And take money. Oh, yeah, pero money like cash or like there's a lot of.
I think a lot of places take cards
Card,
or whatever.
okay.
But take a little.
And it starts at 12?
yeah, it starts at
And
12.
I did email my grito to ask what time it ended, and they mentioned 5-ish. Like
5-ish?
so, it's a day afternoon thing.
Okay.
It's not like it doesn't sound like it goes on into the evening. I thought it was gonna be like 12 to 10 because it sounded like a lot's gonna go on. Pero no,
No, I mean, luchadores can only fucking fight for so much.
that's
You
true.
know?
So it's gonna be lucha. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Ramon va a estar luchando, I heard.
All right.
Yeah, fucking wrestling is fucking tacos away from somebody.
Yeah.
Get out of my fucking
So it
face.
sounds like it's gonna be a really good time. And who created Michelada Rumble?
It's Super Steve from sorry. Pop and Lock. West Coast Pop and Lock podcast.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
They're
sure.
also under the Margarito umbrella.
Got it.
Super Steve used to be an intern at K-Rock.
Oh, okay.
Super Steve Flores.
Yes.
So he's been doing this event for years now.
Got it.
All right. So yeah, West Coast Pop and Lock is also going to be there. All right, Raza. So anything else, Fernie?
Nope. Nope.com.
Nope.com. Are we going to have merch?
We should, I hope.
Okay, yeah, that makes me nervous.
Maybe it makes you nervous. You already know the plan, way.
Okay. I just want to make sure. All right, so take money. Take money or take your cards because we're going to have merch there.
Take your
Take money.
jainas, take your jainos.
Ay, güey, high notes.
Váyanse, pues no.
Traigan sus duendes.
A sus
No,
duendes,
no,
a
no.
sus
Leave
chaparritos.
them out.
No, no.
Leave them at the arroyo.
Hey, duendes like micheladas too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Micheladas of the soul.
Micheladas, all right.
All right, then, pues, Raza, hasta la próxima. A ratos with that, eh?
Tun, tun,
Okay,
tun,
rola.
tun.
Oh, I don't know if the
Ah, pinche.
Whatever. Ya estuvo.
He's a fucking...
El duende, fue el
la
duende, güey.
producción, Antes he used to be on it,
Que como en Banquitas Arabias, man.
Yeah, boom. Like,
What happened to the...
oh, ya le-